Hello. Welcome to the Galaxy Mansion. Yes. Galaxy attendants to Soldier, Galaxy attendants to Fader, Psycat, and Dolphin. Welcome. Ooh, and my ear trumpet as well on Twitch. Welcome and thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh man, it's been so long since I last streamed. I feel like it's been so long. Okay, in my brain, it feels like, when I was making schedule, it feels just like a week. Like, yeah, okay, this week's gonna be busy. I'm gonna stream at the end of the week, fine. Everything's fine. But then the more I go day by day, the more I'm like, I haven't streamed. Oh my, I haven't streamed for so long. It's been 80 years. Oh my gosh, 80 years later. Goodness, really cute, thank you. Really cute, get a hat pad. Yes, please, thank you. I kind of put the hat pad from the last redeem anyway in there, so here we are. I don't know why I'm kind of scooted over to the side, but I suppose that's fine too. Right? A vampy sided indeed. Finally, the vampy has been sided. Oh man, all those weeks just been a busy like crazy. Right? How's the vampy? Yeah, busy, crazy, tired, everything. Okay? Like the reason why I have not done a stream in the first half of the week technically is because I keep getting trainings in the first half of the week. Okay? Like last week it was Tuesday, Wednesday. Training wise, and then this week is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's completely two different trainings, but it just happened that the two different organizers have to put it back to back. Okay, I do not understand. Like they can spread it out across the entire year, but they chose the exact same week. I mean, like technically not the exact same week, but one after the other. So yes, I don't understand. Okay, I don't understand, but my manager signed me up for both of the training anyway, so I have no choice. I have no power in whatever I do the training with. Alright. Harold on YouTube, welcome in. What's up indeed? What's up? I don't know. How are you guys? How are you, Garlics? I hope you guys been well. I hope you are not bombed with information like me, because my brain is definitely drained with information. Okay, like last week was crazy. This week was also crazy. But here I am to chill and relax and yap and yeah. Interesting thing is that before anybody click that sip redeem, my sip redeem for today is something that I just bought actually. Story goes that I got my brain fried. I have been at work ever since 6:30 a.m. Okay, like I typically don't go that early, but the amount of workload to do is just so crazy because it kept piling up while I was on training. So, I just don't have a reason, okay, to not come in early and try to finish my work. So that's what I did. After that, after waking up at very early, coming to work at very early time, my brain juice has just gone, completely drained by about 2 p.m. So I decided to go home early, and then I went, you know what, let's get something, let's treat myself something, right? So I went and got some yogurt, and then around the yogurt place there is this freaking bottle shop, and I went, you know what, good idea, right? How do you let your steam off really shopping? Absolutely. Okay, the amount of money that I've spent this week is crazy because I stress and then I doom scroll and I look at, oh wow, this online store has a dress that is looking good. Buy. Okay. Oh wow, they've got like Temu got all of the discount stuff. All right, I want this, I want that, I need this, I need that. I start buying things. Same with every other thing. Okay, like, oh yeah, I might need this little sanding paper. Yeah, I love them. Oh my. Oh, Kia, welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. I don't know. Is Sojiro even there? Sojiro, can you give Kia a shout out? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Garlic's Mansion. Yes, the Garlic Mansion has night for today, and the Garlic Mansion is just reopening this week. Okay, after vampires, crazy busy week with training. Really, I hope you don't have crazy busy week with training. And Kia, thank you so much for the throne gift. I saw the throne gift. It arrived. I messaged Kia the other day because I saw a notification on my email, which somehow went into the junk email folder. And it was a throne notification that Kia actually gifted me this hairpin. Okay, there's a hair. Is it a hairpin? Is it like technically it is a hairpin, but it's a little bit more like how would I say? It's more for your ponytail rather than your bangs. Okay? So yeah, it's a red and then it's a bat wing kind of situation. So it's very cute. It's very cute. I like them. I like them a lot. Okay, Merry Bradmas, thank you. Same here. I'm gonna spend my last bit of saving to buy a GPU. My broke era is going to start soon. Well, same. I know I've been saying this, and I know that technically the Sabaton ended in May, right? It's like about 2 months now that I've been telling you guys that I'm gonna upgrade my PC, gonna change my GPU, but I have not bought that. Okay, I think it's just I just got distracted. It just lost in my brain. That intention is still there, and I am intending to do that just before the world, not before the world end, but before the years end. Okay, Echo, welcome in. Welcome to Garlic's Mansion. Oh, Harold, you met a bunch of Japanese people today. Like where? Like what's the context? I need to understand this. Okay, like it's funny because when I was getting yogurt. So hear me out. I went to get yogurt, and nearby and between the yogurt and the bottle shop, there was a little park. So I sat down at the park, right? In this little park, there's this little trinket thingy. Essentially, around my city, the government has created some initiative for people to go around and find this little trinket, aka little door around the city. Okay, one of them was actually just right next to the bench that I was sitting. So a lot of kids came over and they were just like trying to open the little door and things like that, or like some people did mention to me like, oh, I'm sorry, we're just gonna look at the little door, haha hee hee. The mom and the parents and such. So yeah. One of the kids was actually Japanese, and I didn't realize this because I was yapping to friend and yapping, and then the mom kind of just passed by me and my friend, and started talking to the kid in full-blown Japanese, and I'm like, I had to double take. I'm like, oh, is that Japanese? Is that Korean? I am pretty sure they were Japanese. Okay, so yes. In that sense, Harold, I do meet Japanese people too today, but not a lot, not a bunch of them. Okay, just the mom and the kid. All right. You ordered 5 plushie online? 5 Uma plushie online? Harold? Oh my gosh. Oh my. There's a new scenario in Uma Musume. Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard that the auto function is finally here on Uma, but I have not logged into Uma. Not today. Okay. I went in yesterday, but I have not logged in today, so I have no clue. Tell me all about it though. Like how good is this auto function? And yeah, just tell me all about it. Like what are the new features? Because I know that Leo Cup has finally ended, right? And so the banner, I don't know what's the situation with the banner. Last time I saw it was Ricky Bobby. Okay. Yeah. Tell me about it. At school, you meet the Japanese people at school. Gotcha. Are they doing some exchange? Because I know for sure that there are a few schools around my city who does a really good exchange program with Japanese high schools. So back in the days, okay, when I first arrived at Australia, I was staying in a homestay because I was technically underage, right? Indonesia legal age at the time, well, I don't know. Some people say that it was changing recently, but at the time it was 17, where Australia legal age was 18. So when I came here, I was 17. Okay, I was 17, and somehow they were like, oh, you can't drink, Riri, you can't live by your own, you can't create a bank account on your own, and every little other things because I am considered a minor. Hell. Anyhow, but I got to stay in a homestay, and that's where the host of me, technically, the host of the house, started telling me about the Japanese exchange program, and he initially thought, okay, this is like the husband of the family, so I stayed with the family, right? The husband of the family of the host technically think that, oh, I must be a Japanese exchange student. I'm like, absolutely not. I may look like it. I am not one of them. The world's end mean approximately 1 billion years later.
1 billion years later.
Oh, Dolphin, earlier I fell asleep next to my computer with my glasses on. Oh no, that is not a nice feeling.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds painful in your cheek and chin and posture in general. Like, look, I don't think I've ever fallen asleep technically on my PC. Like, I am pretty good I dozed off. And most of the time when I dozed off on my PC, I realized that, and I can just move myself into my bed. Okay, like I have not fallen off, like completely fallen off asleep on my desk, even when I was super packed with exams and studies and all of that. And yeah, speaking of studies, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I might have to ask your opinion, or maybe I should make my own opinion, but I'm not quite sure. But Vampire, this vampy, was thinking to get another degree. Technically to do another study. Like, that sounds like a torture for some people, but I do like studying. Okay? Like, weirdly enough, I do like studying. And even if these days I do not get to get in a degree, I actually do a lot of new things, you know, like the work training week after week, and then like any other training that I can find online, technically, sometimes from LinkedIn Learning, sometimes from Google, sometimes from Canva in terms of the graphic designs and marketing and things like that. I did enroll myself in a writing course as well, so creative writing, and on top of that, like blogging style of writing, specifically travel blogging writing, because when I signed that up, in my brain, it sounds like amazing. Okay, wow, I can get a job as a travel blogger, so people will pay me to stay at their Airbnb. People will contact me if they need to promote their, newest newest airplane, newest line, the first class, and things like that. In my brain, it sounds amazing, so I signed up for it. I just never did it. Okay, yeah. I think I did about one chapter, and that's it. I just never went back to the travel blogging section. I actually finished the course long time ago in terms of food writing. So yes, your vampire can write about food. She can describe food to you. Okay, I can describe my wine to you. The one that I'm currently having right now is a spiced meat. And how does it taste? I don't know, because I have not sipped it. Let me have a sip. I mean, first of all, it smells spicy. Like, the smell of cloves and then cinnamon and ginger? That kind of smell. Okay, that kind of smell. Well, it doesn't taste much like it, but I can feel it. Interesting. This is interesting, guys. I had just visited my Hypnos altar right before that, so maybe homeboy was like, you need to trust me. What is a Hypnos altar? What is this, Dolphin? You took a sleeping pill and wasn't ready when it hit me. Well, your sleeping pill must be really strong. Because these days, I also take like sleeping gummies. Not sleeping pills technically. I'm pretty sure my sleeping gummies are more onto melatonin rather than any other, chemicals and supplements and whatnot that can bring you to sleep. In Australia, specifically ashwagandha, that nutraceuticals, that ingredient has been around. Okay, it has been really popular in people getting sleep vitamin. All right, I have not gotten around to it because for I don't know, the name sounds super exotic to me, to the point that I was like, is this gonna taste good? Is this gonna be like herby? Is it gonna be too spicy for me? Is it gonna be yucky to taste? I am not quite sure. Okay, I am not quite sure. It's an interesting thing, but I've not tasted it. I am just finishing up my sleep gummies, and it's been helping sorta until there were times where my anxiety was really, really peaking, like around this weekend, and it was not fine. It was not fine with the melatonin gummies. It essentially, right? I think I just need to vent out sometimes, which is why yapping streaming is really, really good for me. And I would feel it myself if I don't do any streams. Because yapping is, in a way, a method of myself to let out my frustration, my venting, and things like that. Right? Can be anything. It doesn't have to be me complaining. It can be just yapping. All right? Anything. Riri, what's your standard in men? The man that allows me to yap because that's my therapy. What a bare minimum, I know, right? But the man needs to be obsessive to me, because otherwise I will cling to him and I will just put a knife on his neck, you know? Like, oh my god, you can't leave me. You can't leave me, alright? You can't leave this yandere vampire. You can't obviously go away from the garlic bread that I'm offering you. Riri, standard in man, listener. Technically correct. But hey, I hate it when people just listen and don't say anything. Okay, I have recently, how would I say, rebuilt my standards. Okay, I have rebuilt my standards. It's up to the point that I notice what I want and what I don't want. All right, like previously, for as long as they are okay with my family, they are, you know, they match and talk well with my family, I am okay. My standard was very, very basic. But these days, I've actually built my standards. Okay, I actually built my standard. My husband takes it sometimes. Which one? The melatonin gummies or the ashwagandha goats? I need to let you know. I need to let you know that ashwagandha, I don't know. It's very well researched, but I have not read about it. Okay, apparently there's a lot of scientific publication about it. Essentially, it's safe, it's good, it's very like superior compared to any other ingredients in terms of vitamin for sleep. But I just never took them. Okay, like melatonin, there are many things that says that melatonin isn't the best. There are a few publication that says L-theanine, like the different ingredient. It's kind of a gray area, but I have never seen anyone that disproved that ashwagandha is bad. Get away around. Nothing disproves ashwagandha's function. So yes, everything says it's good. It's not bad, you know? So yeah, Hypnos, the god of sleep from Greek Pantheon. Ooh, interesting. So the god of sleep are telling you to sleep after you take a sleeping pill. That is an interesting one. Okay. Hey, speaking of Greek god and Greek goddesses, there is this game called Hades. Hades? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but you get the point. The game is about Greek goddesses. All right. I know that I'm not quite sure like the entire lore of the game, but essentially I've watched a friend of mine, a really, really good friend of mine, play Hades. I kind of jumped in the middle of the stream, so I don't quite understand what it was happening. And to me, there are a lot of like choose and pick and choose kind of upgrades and in the middle of battle kind of situation. The way he described it was a roguelike, but yeah, I'll take that. I don't know what roguelike means, but I'll take that, okay? It's good. It looks good in terms of games, and at the time, because he was streaming it, I look at the chat and everyone started to simp for characters, especially the Greek goddess and god. And I went, I don't see anyone that it's him, you know? Hades. Thank you, Dolphin. Hades. That's it. Hades. Okay? But, yeah. I'm a pagan with a focus on the Greek gods, so I've seen a lot of stuff about Hades game overlapping with my community on TikTok. Can confirm Hades lore-wise and character-wise is so good. Well, thank you, Popstar. I'm not sure. Like, you know, I don't buy games unless it was gifted to me, so unless my backlog is empty, but my current situation is my backlog isn't empty. So I'm not gonna get Hades unless someone gifted it to me. But at the same time, it does look interesting. Okay, it does look interesting. There was one of the character in Hades. How would I describe this? He has a pretty long hair, a long purple hair, and it's a he. Okay, it's a he. So the god. It's one of the god. Purple hair, and then a kind of tanner skin, if not darker colored skin, but essentially holding wine. Yeah, the god of wine. Yo, what's the name, Posta? I was like, I don't really sim for anything purple in general, typically, but you know, there's a man that gives me a wine. You know, it's tempting me. It's tempting me, right? Dionysus. Sus? He's a sus guy? Oh, okay, I'll remember him as a sus guy. He's sussy. Okay, the sussy wine guy. However you pronounce his name, the sussy wine guy. What was the lore of him? Like, is he actually a god of wine? Like, based on the Greek mythology? The god sussy wine. Yeah, the god sussy wine. The sussy wine god. The god sussy wine? Anyhow. Sus God. Is he actually based on the actual mythology? Parties, wine, and parties, wine, and he is based on a real Greek mythology. Like, look, I have not gotten deep into the Greek mythology or any other mythology, to be honest. People did ask me, like, from time to time, because I think when I present myself, especially IRL or even in streams, like mostly IRL when I refer to this kind of experience, but people perceive me as not of Asian base, or like, yeah, you're Asian, but at the same time you grow up here in Australia. And people often think that I would learn the Greek mythology in school, which probably is part of Australian curriculum. I'm not quite sure, but I don't, because I was following high school Indonesian curriculum, right? So I don't do that. I have no clue about Greek mythology at all. So when people say Hades or Zeus, like whoever other name, Aphrodite, I don't know anything about them. All I know about those were from memes, okay? There was one webtoon that I was reading, and it was based on the goddess of moon and the god of sun. It's a smut though, so don't look it up, guys. Don't look it up. Yeah, you go read smut sometime. I'm an adult. I can read smut. I'm an 18 plus. I'm allowed to read smut. Okay. I just don't like to talk about it, but. And you know, like the channel actually has a rule to not talk about NSFW stuff, and including in that rule is not just the chat on Twitch or on YouTube, but also on the Discord. I don't like to explain that in open, and some people kind of have a different limit or different boundary on how they want to share that. I just don't. I just choose that I don't want to share them. I am an 18 plus. Absolutely. I am an 18 plus, because otherwise, guys, how would I drink my wine? Right? FBI could be knocking on my door if I'm not an 18 plus and I drink my wine on stream, right? Oh, god of wine making, vegetation, fertility, festivity, theater, and religious ecstasy. What does it even mean by religious ecstasy? I don't get it. So he is sussy though. Like the fact that he has that fertility, I feel like he is Sussy Wine God. The name suits him right. Okay, Sussy Wine God. I gotcha. His followers were known for being wild and uninhibited. So you mean gremlin or like sassy kind of wild? Dolphin, I need to clarify here. Questionable. Must be the wine, or the wine definitely tempt me, and I think I'm falling deeper into this rabbit hole of Sussy Wine God. Both gremlin and sussy. Yeah, nah, I'm not that sussy, right, guys? I'm not that sussy, right? I can be gremlin. I am gremlin, but I'm not that sussy, right? Porky disproves me being sussy. He just stared at me. He was like, "How come you're sussy?" No, not in any way. It's really sussy yandere. I can be your sussy yandere. I just don't portray myself as one. Do you want me to be a sussy yandere? I mean, in our Discord server, I believe one of the art that I shared there is a Domi Mommy Vampire Riera. And it can be very gremlin and sussy at the same time. Really depends on how you see the art, right? Mega sussy. Religious ecstasy equals mega sussy. Poxter, this is questionable. Oh, damn. Hi, Harold. Yes, damn. I know that I am due for another sussy art. Well, technically spicy art. That's how I call them. It's part of the Sabaton incentive, but I have not gotten into Scab for a long time. Surprise, surprise. The art-obsessed vampire has not gotten a Scab in like months. Wow, crazy. Wow. Where is that money go? Really, like where how do you use the money that previously were used to commission arts? Wine. Obviously. I bought so many wines these days. Yes. And just upgrading my clothes in general in IRL. During the hiatus, right? Because I took hiatus between November to March. During the hiatus, I looked into my clothes again and again, and I donated boxes after boxes, plastic bags after plastic bags, and I started to realize that my style used to suck a lot, okay? Or maybe suck is not the right word. It's out of date. Like, I have not bought clothes outside my comfort zone for years and years, and now it all looks the same, like the same shape, the same color, everything just the same thing. It gets boring. And so during that hiatus, I donated a lot. I went into fashion stylist appointment and started to just recently buy and more clothes, and just to upgrade how I look IRL. Like, really, don't you want to upgrade your look in a feature model? Like, I would want to, okay? Don't get me wrong, I would want to. But I've reached out to my model Mama Keto about adding a new outfit, and there's a new outfit that I had in my mind, okay, to be updated into the model. But unfortunately, she said that I have too many toggles already in this model, and if I want a new outfit, it means I have to commission her a full-blown model. And man, these days, full-blown model is expensive, okay? It can cost you $2,000 AUD, easy, right? Man, and for that reason, I kind of haven't really gotten back into like adding things for my feature stuff, which I need to do because we're about to go into stream anniversary and I have nothing planned. Vampy in panic. Vampy in panic. But you know what? Apart from no new arts, which sounds kind of sad, to be honest. I'll figure it out before the stream anniversary, which is coming on the 8th of October. I mean, what? 8th of August. 8th of August, guys, my brain. Yes, I swear I'm not drunk. 8th of August. Okay, so mark your date, mark your calendar, save the date, right? 8th of August in Australia time, of course. So if you're based in America, it could be falling into your 7th of August. But it would be the stream anniversary. I would do a 12-hour stream. We'll do a little bit of humor. We'll do a little bit of wine and yap. We will look at our previous streams and see how far I have gotten from, 4 years ago technically up to now. It would be fun. All right, it would be fun. I would like just provide my commentary. I'm like, oh look, you guys clipped this, but this is what actually happened. This has been clipped out of context. All right. I may open a VC as well, which you know that I don't typically do, right? Some people who first joined me like these days ask me like, really, why you are never using your VC channel on your Discord server? Like you just never hang out there. Like nobody ever hang out there. Maybe I'll just hang out by myself. Like you just never join me. Why? Simply because I've got trauma of phone calls. No other reason, right? I'm getting better in terms of collabing with people, like so putting things on stream, collabing, talking to people, but I just don't want to do a personal call. All right, for me to actually personally call you, it would be a massive achievement. All right, it would be a massive effort and it drains me a lot to do so. Okay, so yeah, you should consider it an honor if I ever answer any voice call. Any voice call, okay? Because that is me putting myself and my full social battery right into the draining system. And I just don't do that very often, okay? Greek gods, when interacting with them, they don't like anything considered unclean, which includes sussy. You are to wash your hands before interacting with them directly to protect against these unclean things known as miasma. It's not that the acts themselves are wrong, it's just they're basically like interferences. Ooh, okay, that is interesting. There is something about Greek gods that I've never considered before, right? I feel like mythology-wise, Indonesia doesn't really have much mythology. There are a few folklore and a lot of the folklore in Indonesia are kind of towards the horror side rather than the non-horror side. Hear me out. The folklore in Indonesia are typically taught into elementary school students, or if not, junior high school students, so year 7 up to year 9. And mostly it's a part of the Indonesia language course or Indonesia language subject that is a mandatory thing in the school. And when we learn about it, most of the time it would be like this mythical creature trying to snatch your wife or trying to snatch your kid, or this mythical creature are acting out against your karma and things like that. So it's more of a punishment rather than anything, right? Hi Riera, hi Dylan, hi, it's been a long time. Yes, how you've been? I'm sure you'll be fine. I mean, no, I was not fine. All right, I was not fine, Dylan. I was not fine. But we're talking about Greek gods and Indonesian mythology and folklore, which I think I somehow touched base on my Instagram reels here and there. I've been making a lot more content in Instagram specifically related to the Indonesian community and trying to explain what I understand from the Indonesian community to people who aren't technically part of Indonesian community, right? Or anyone who just wants to learn about the Indonesian community, go check out the reels. But sometimes I put out relatable stuff as well. So jokes and fun facts that is not related to any Indonesia stuff at all. But some of them are Indonesia stuff. All right.
Hide your wife, hide your kids. Yes, dolphin. Yes, dolphin. We hide.
One of the folklore in Indonesia was actually like there's this mom who can't get a kids at all, right? There was this wife who just struggles to get any kids in general, conceive, right? And so she prayed into this, mountain god or something, if I remember correctly. And this mountain god says that, yeah, you can have a child. Okay, I'll give you my blessing. But you have to give that child to me when she turns 15 or 16. And, desperate wife, all right? She said yes to that offer. And she did give birth to a very beautiful lady, right? Taught her everything, and she grew up well. And 15, 16 years later, obviously the mountain god came by and said that, hey, where's your kid? You're supposed to offer me your kid as your tribute, you know? That's part of a deal. And the mom kind of didn't want to, obviously, because she already kind of fallen in love with the daughter, technically thinks of her as the family, and instead she asked the daughter to actually run away. And before she ran away, she was I don't know, she had like a bunch of things, okay, a bunch of magical items technically. And as the story, the folklore literally explains how this girl, 15, 16-year-old girl, actually is in a chase situation with a mountain god and wins. So yeah, that this feels like a reference to the Bible. What do you mean? What reference to the Bible we're talking about, Harold? I can talk about the Bible too, hey? I can yap about it. Oh my. You recently watched HSR Fate collab trailer. Oh my, how was it? Wait, is it the Gilgamesh one? Is there a new HSR Fate collab trailer? Or was it like from the old one? Not that I watched them before, but it would be interesting to watch actually. I don't know, guys. I feel like yapping more than doing Honkai Star Rail right now, but sorry, I guess the stream backed up to where I heard you talking about new outfit and stuff and didn't realize that I needed to catch up. Oh, hi. Oh, no, that's all right. That's all right. That's okay. So you're telling me that my outfit is fine. No. I mean, I didn't realize. I didn't feel that way, certainly. Clearly, I'm buying more clothes. I didn't feel that way. I still feel the urge to shop and buy and upgrade my stuff. All right. The part where Abraham has to offer his son to God. You know that part after having a child at the old age. Oh, yeah. Technically, it is pretty similar. Right. Yes. I didn't make that connection, but hey, yes, Harold, you actually did. There is a new one. Okay, maybe we should actually just watch a HSR Fate collab trailer and any other HSR collab trailer, to be honest, rather than playing Honkai Star Rail. I mean, it's good. Honkai Star Rail is good. No, don't get me wrong. Okay, I might actually come back to it, but at the moment, I feel like yapping more than anything. My plan initially was to actually watch the story in Honkai Star Rail. Right, trying to get into Elation story 4.1 specifically, but then I went, kind of want to pull too, but I opened my WAP, right? I opened my WAP tab while the stream was loading, and I realized that I don't have that many tickets yet, so I kind of had to keep going and grinding before going back, or maybe I can just pull. I mean, you know what? Let's do this, guys. Let's pull, and then we yap some more while we react to Honkai Star Rail collabs. Right? Honkai Star Rail collab trailers, Honkai Star Rail this, Honkai Star Rail that. You got the idea. Guys. You got the idea. I hope you can hear the audio because, yes. If not, it's fine too. If not, y'all can just hear Vampy's yapping. It's Vampy. Of course she yaps, right? Of course she talks about things, right? Especially after a very long time of not streaming. I mean, like a week of not streaming. I just want to yap, right? We're pulling for Himeko again, obviously. Because I didn't get to pull for Himeko last time. Like, duh. Yeah. We will pull until I pull her. My mother Himeko, she needs to come home, alright? I have not put any other money except for the one that we did last time. But, yeah, I mean, I have that option. But I also have the option of grinding for 32 more days, alright? Not gonna lie, I've missed talking to you and just you in general. Aw, that is very sweet, Dylan. That is very, very sweet, okay? Oh, well, if it isn't Silas Prado, I mean, Valentine, excuse you? I feel personally attacked. Hi, Fu Shui. Oh, Charlie's here too.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Before we actually started pulling, right? Let me have a sip. Let me have a sip of Mata Himeko. I need her to come home though. I do need her, right? I do have the team for her, actually. So it's gonna be logical for us to actually get Mata Himeko. And she could be OP for all I know, and feels like she's OP for my understanding, alright? Here's a rose and some garlic. Hey, that's lovely, Dylan. That is lovely. That is lovely. Thank you. My school ended early. That is good. Hey, my work ended early too because I decided to end it early because I'm just tired. All right, but I went and grabbed a wine and grabbed some yogurt and have my recharge time essentially in between my work end time to my stream time. And then I kind of forgot about stream for a little bit, and then I went, oh shit, okay, I need to prep stream, and I started prepping stream, and then I forgot to have my dinner, so I just got a bread for dinner, and yeah, like literally a piece of toast for dinner, because girl dinner, yes. Girl dinner, yes. Why does Fusha have a knife? Because I used a knife to cut my bread just before. Yeah. Cut my bread and then spread the tomato spread. The tomato jam, guys. This is tomato jam, okay? This is definitely not blood. This is tomato jam that I'm spreading. And while I was doing that, I kinda am clumsy and made a little mess, and it splattered around into my knife and my cheeks and everything. It's not the blood, it's not the blood, it's not you, it's not anybody's blood, it's definitely tomato juice. I mean, what? Tomato spread! Yeah. Riera, is there even a tomato spread in the market? I am not sure, but maybe there is. Just some red looking spread. Man, I now want some garlic bread. Go for it. I had garlic bread in the weekend. It was so good. Right? I went into another supermarket a little bit far, actually pretty far from my place, and because I was doing something else, I went there, and then I was not particularly looking for garlic bread. I was actually looking for drinks. Somehow past the corner where it has like some chilled, not frozen food, but you know, that kind of frozen food that is in tray, but in that section, in that display, at the very bottom corner of that display, there is garlic bread wrapped in foil, right? And funnily enough, I've never seen any frozen garlic bread that cheap in Australia. It was like $1 point something, if not $2, right? I was, whoa, that is cheap. Like, yeah, wrap that garlic bread. Absolutely. It doesn't match what I'm cooking right now, but I don't give a shit. Garlic bread is good. So yeah, I grabbed the garlic bread and then baked the garlic bread. Was good. Garlic bread. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Maybe we can't tempt Himeko to come home with garlic bread. Like, dear mother Himeko, I know you're fighting against the greater monsters, right? I know you have the mecha with you. You have the greater glory of power with you. Like here, the mecha, the robot. But maybe you don't have to fight all the time. Okay? Maybe you don't have to be the leader or, you know, of the Astral Express all the time. Maybe all you need to do is to come to home and rest up and watch the garlic bread being baked. And then we can have some garlic bread together, because how lovely would that be, right? How lovely would that be? Yeah? I was gonna get E1 Himeko, but I realized Seridra was gonna get a rerun. You want Seridra. Why? I mean, Seridra is pretty good support. My understanding is that Seridra match a lot of team, especially DPS's team. Like, Finan is perfect with her. Himeko can be very good with her E as well, so go for it, though. Go for it. I already have Seridra, so I'm not gonna pull for a rerun of Seridra. I do need to get Himeko, though. I do need to get Himeko. Sheriff! Hi, dear Riera, I'm doing well. Welcome in, Sheriff. Well, I was not well. I was not well before, but I am yapping and I am getting better. Yeah, I am getting better. Oh, you want Riera hat pad? Oopsies. Wrong placement, guys. Wrong placement. Thank you, Grapey. Grapey, welcome. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I last talked to Grapey. Oh, man, hear me out, okay? Just yesterday, I was scrolling through my old arts. Because I did tell you guys, I've not gotten arts in a bit, right? Especially long time ago, I think my first year of streaming, second year of streaming, I just go crazy for arts, okay? I commission arts like it was my lifeline, alright? I got a lot of arts with many different friends, including Grape, and I really like the art that I got with Grapes. Okay, it was my old model and old design, but it's still very much Riera with red dress and red hair and everything. It's a different dress design essentially, but I still really love that art. It's still saved in my phone. I still look at it, you know. I had this thought of just reposting the arts on Twitter or even on a Discord, simply because I want to appreciate the art more, you know. So yeah, are you garlic? Because you're essential to my life and I can't imagine my heart without you. Ooh, garlic is essential for your heart? Can garlic actually prevent heart attack? Some research needs to be done there. Maybe vampire can try, you know, like maybe cutting some tomato and making them into a tomato jam can actually bring some health benefit to you guys. Who knows, right? Who knows? All right. It's either Reen or Sela. Oh, Sela and Seridra can be a good team together. That's an interesting thing to think about. Huh. I'm so lazy to do any art, same shui. I mean, it's not like I am drawing them. I'm commissioning someone, right? I am commissioning someone to draw me and my friends. I think the last art with friends that I did was actually, I don't know, months ago. Absolutely months ago, okay? This kinda has been the Seridra renaissance. Seridra is really, really good for Sela. Oh wow, Dolphin, I've never known about that. Well, clearly I need to build my Sela, because at the moment it was not built, right? And I know she can do great things. I understood that she can do great things, right? Hi Riera, I hope the grinding went well for Pool. KO, thank you, welcome in. I actually have not grind. We have been streaming for almost an hour and I have been yapping. Yeah. I can keep yapping. Guys, it's me. You want me to yap for 3 hours? Absolutely. I would love that. Sela is my favorite character. Well, surely you missed it last time because I was trying to pull for Himeko and I actually failed the PD and got Sela. Okay, so yes. I'm on the struggle train trying to calm a lot of art for my new design. You've got new design? Wait, DM me the new design if you don't mind, of course. If you don't mind, DM me, Grape. I want to see the new design. Yes. Please, we'll get the arts with your new design whenever that's finished and whenever your financial obviously matters too. So whenever it fits you, right? Seridra is really, really good for Sela. I have Seridra KO, correct. I do have Seridra. Yes. When Seridra came out, she was considered pretty niche, but she's gotten more teammates like Buff Dwell, Buff Sela, Reen, and Himeko Nova. Yes, I pulled Seridra for fun. Alright, she reminds me of Queen Gambit, the Netflix Queen Gambit, you know, the short hair and just a girl with a chest and pawn and everything and Rook, and I went, whoa, wow, what's this girl? Queen Gambit, haha, blue Queen Gambit, let's pull for her, and I just got her. I think I was very close to the PD before I started pulling for Seridra. It didn't take me a lot to actually pull for Seridra. And somehow she's just been in my team forever, right? Somehow it's just there. She's underrated, but also like people do need her. So Queen Gambit, technically, it fits her, right? It fits her. It's done in public. I'm just trying to get a lot of art. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, send me. Yes, absolutely. Let's go get some art, Grape. We need to upgrade the arts, right? We need to update them. We do. More yapping, yes, ma'am, absolutely. I changed my scene, I changed my screen, and just yep. I changed my stuff, and yep. That's how we roll here. That's how we roll in Garlic's Mansion. Yep, and yep, and yep, and yep, and yep. And in fact, you know, I feel like when I came back to Uma Musume, like about 2-3 months-ish ago, it used to be me, whenever I stream Uma Musume, it would be just super full-blown focus talking about the Uma Musume. Not so much everything else, but we just focus on the Uma Musume as the game itself. But last time when the backseating didn't really turn out well, I kind of realized that, oh, you know what? I could treat my Uma Musume how I treat my Honkai Star Rail. Essentially, I just go for, yeah, just play the game, click the button, but yap about everything else and everything else in between. And it's been feeling really good, okay? It's been feeling amazing when I actually do that. So yeah, I love that. Okay, I think like going forward, do remind me, guys, if I'm just full blown every single stream about Honkai style, talk about Honkai style, even any other games like, you know, maybe Zenazon Zero. Really, you just full blown into the game. Can we talk about something else? Just do remind me, because I'm always open to yap about everything and anything. Okay. Seridra's wing is my favorite part about her outfit. She has wings? I don't recall she has wings. What? What? Hang on. I have her. I can actually check her.
Jerry! Hi, Ray. Love you. Welcome, 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 welcome.
She has like little bad dragon wings. She has wings? She's kind of okay for main DPS, more 10x blade. I don't have more 10x blade, so I kind of don't care about the how good more 10x blade is. She has wings?
Doko?
Oh yeah, she has wings! You didn't know she has wings? I didn't! Oh shit! Oh!
School of Fishies has arrived! School of Fishies has arrived! School of Fishies has arrived! Welcome in, Fishies! Let me give you a shout out. Welcome! Welcome to the Garlic's Mansion. If this is your first time in the Garlic's Mansion,
yes, the vampire owns the Garlic's Mansion, and we hang on, Seridra, you're noisy. Hang on, let me. We're just like marveling over Seridra's design, because I didn't realize that she has wings, and I hope that your stream has been amazing and going smooth. This is your first time here. Welcome to the Garlic's Mansion. If you click that follow button, you are eligible to get a free loaf of garlic bread and a glass of spiced meat, because that's what I'm having right now. You can also get a piece of toast with tomato jam, because yes, this blood on my cheek, this blood on my knife is absolutely tomato jam, guys. It's the vampire has not threatened anybody here, right? My raid message got auto-modded. Was it with caps? I'm sorry. Sometimes my auto mod gets annoyed with a lot of caps locks. So yes, it could be just that. If you do need to raid and run, do need to do aftercare after the stream, do go for it. If you want to lurk, we welcome lurkers here. We're currently just yapping everything. I have not really done any gaming because we're yapping, obviously. I love yapping. So if you want to yap with me in the chat, go for it. I would love that a lot, alright? It may be the fish emoji. Interesting. Yes. It's the tomato sauce, not blood. Exactly. Riera is mind blown. I am mind blown. I didn't realize there's wings. Well, I've never really realized it. Like, again, I never really paid much attention to Seridra. All I realized was like a lot of the pawn and chest and kind of decoration around her. And I went, Queen Gambit. That's it. That Queen Gambit. Blue version of Queen Gambit. Like her hair, now that I look at it, it's silhouette wise, it looks like a stingray, but I just never really noticed it until recently. right? It's a bit of a bat. Is she a bat? Is she a dragon? What is she? Like, she's like a bratty little queen, essentially. She is a pretty little queen, isn't she? Oh well. Who else? A fish, and then fish. Hysilence is technically a mermaid, right? She's a mermaid, right? Hydrate! Oh, hydrate. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, Dylan, that is a good one. Are you a recipe? Because I think we were simply meant to be. Oh my, yes. Love that wrist. Love him. You are cute, Riera.
Thank you, Sayuri, thank you. I'm cute. I'm not a mermaid though. I'm a vampire. I'm not a mermaid. All right. Yeah. It's me. I'm the vampire. I'm a garlic bread vampire.
And how a lot of people in like if they don't know me or they have not read my bio, came to my stream or came to Twitter or replied to my Twitter saying things about garlic bread, and it meant to be an attack apparently to a vampire, but they don't know that I am the garlic obsessed vampire. So, new Uma gameplay. Yes, Manhattan, but we're not playing Uma today. We're actually yapping and doing Honkai style. We'll come back to Uma, but closer to Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Like tomorrow I'll be playing Xenosaga Zero because I know that Xenosaga Zero is having the 2.0 update. So it's just a really brand new things, a lot of codes, a lot of things, and apparently they're doing some crossover collab with Honkai Star, which I want to see that. I want to see Pom Pom in Xenosaga Zero. I want to see Robin apparently is gonna make some appearance in Honkai Zone Zero too, right? It's 3.1 update. It's a little bit off, so it's a little bit far. Wait, what? So it's not like the right update right now? You're a lamp. Hi, vamp. Yes, I read it that way. I hope I did justice, Sayuri. I hope I did justice. Okay, I know her design because of Hysilence. Wait, fish girl. Look into Seridra because of Hysilence. Interesting. Which one actually came first? I feel like Hysilence actually came before Seridra, right? I'm pretty sure I pulled for Hysilence and then went on my holidays, and during that holiday, Seridra came out. So yes, you did, fam. I should probably start making that into a sound alert or something, fam. Like how the opera singer sings their high voice, like with a little bit of a treble. Fambi. Yep. I'm not an opera singer. I need to put a disclaimer, guys. I consider myself a featureable singer, but on top of that, I don't believe my skills can be an opera singer. All right? How high can you go, Riri?
Do re mi fa sol la si do. Do re mi fa sol la si do. Do re mi fa sol la si. Ah!
Nah. Yeah. I'm dead. I don't know how high that is. Not very high. Not very high, guys. Not very high. In fact, when I was doing choir back in high school, because part of the school course, of course, I kind of had to choose between dancing, theater, choir, or electro stuff, like which I have no idea about. Right? Like a lot of the boys obviously choose the electro stuff. Some girls are mixed between the dance and the choir. I just happened to end up in the choir. And they actually didn't put me in the soprano team. They actually put me into the, what was the name? The tenor. I think it was tenor. So yes. I'm so sorry I asked. Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. You should add that to Rie. Fam. You did? Opera? Dolphin? Wait, what? Well, tell me more about it. What is the technique in the opera singing? Because last time I went to see some students, right? Okay. Like they were putting up performances, like, I don't know, part of their yearly assignment or something. But essentially there's like this mini concert around my town, and I saw the advertisement for it, and it was uni students studying opera singing. They actually put out a concert. So I came because it's free anyway. So I came over and I just go and listen to them, and it was really good. Really, really good. Yeah. I call Heaslins as Water Girl. That's why at times I just go, I love Water Girl, but forget to give context at the time. So Heaslins, you love Heaslins, right? Heaslins is a Water Girl though. She is really pretty. I really like her back design. Feels like really hard to cosplay. It's just not very comfortable to do that, but it's gonna good. It's gonna look good, right? Stretch, thank you, Stretch. Okay, stretch. Bam, stretch. And Sip Redeem, thank you for the Sip Redeem. Yes, yes. I haven't done like professional opera, but I've learned a little about it and tried opera singing, and it's really fun. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Bye bye, Fu Shui. Take care. Take care. Take care to you too, Shui. Yes. Yes. We'll come back to pooling for Himeko, but you know what? Water girl, right? You're so funny. Thank you. I've been told that. I take that as a really big compliment, right? I really take that as a really big compliment. I want to be funny. I want to be remembered by people like, oh man, that girl's so funny, you know? I want to leave the room making people think that, oh wow, that is the best conversation I had in my entire week. Like that's who I aspire to be. Garlic's attendance, Sayuri, welcome into the Garlic's mansion. Oh, there's another race from Dylan. Here's the final one. They say Garlic keeps things away, but it's only thing bringing me to you. Oh my gosh, I don't know about that, Riz. I'm the Garlic's bringing me to you, or the Garlic bringing you to me? I mean, I technically am luring people. Oh, Loveless shouldn't say that. But I'm technically inviting people to my castle with my Garlic's mansion. I mean, the Garlic's bread. And then you know how it is with the vampire. Once you're invited into the mansion, you can't escape, because I will chain you in the basement of my Garlic's mansion, and I will just keep feeding you garlic butter, and you know that I will just extract the blood out of your neck. And I mean, I shouldn't tell that. I shouldn't tell my strategy, but you know what? Garlic bread. Yes. Hug is the best. So you're telling me that if I invite you to my mansion saying that, hey, I will give you a hug, you will come? I don't have to cook all this garlic bread. I can just give a hug? Would that be enough, guys? Can I offer you Porky? Not roasted, just him. Like him trying to hug you. Like, hi, welcome to the Garlic's mansion. Porky hug. Porky hug. Porky sniff. Yes. Would that be enough, guys? Yeah, you're saying yes, Dylan, to hugs. I must have underestimated how people like hugs, huh? You would like a live Porky. Yeah, Porky is alive. You can hug the alive Porky. Yes, absolutely, you can. People like hugs. See, look. I've taken this love language test multiple times, right? Like when I was 18 was probably the first time I took and learned about love language. And then after that, probably somewhere within my uni days, like 2 years after the first test. And recently, I took another test as well, the love language test. And every single time I took those tests, it shows to me that I am not a physical touch person, right? In fact, my love language, guess what? Drum roll, number 1 would be not word. No, it is not word of affirmation, all right? Despite how much I yap, it is not the words of affirmation, right? Which is ironic. But at the same time, it makes sense because, I don't know, I've seen myself in real life to do just this love language specifically. And the more I take the test, the more I learn about myself, and the more I learned about, yeah, this is the pattern that I have. Okay, this is how I show people that, yeah, like you you know, or you matter to me. The friendship is really good for us. And it's gift giving. It is gift giving. Like, in fact, a very high score on gift giving. So recently, I kind of feed that information to ChatGPT randomly. Okay, like I was asking about something else, but I kind of just say that to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT started calling me Raven, Crow, a crow, I think that's how you pronounce it, right? The bird, the black bird. Because apparently I collect trinkets like little pebbles and such, and bring it to my friends. Apparently, I'm not sure. Should I have another mascot, a birdie or something? You know, something that flaps around and collect things for me? Because Patsy doesn't do that. Unfortunately, Patsy's too domesticated for it. But yeah, physical touch, whenever I do my love language quiz, it would always be at the very bottom, okay? It would be like pretty much 0. If anything, it's like 5% out of the 100. It's crazy amount of not having physical touch. Back from the ads, what's your response to me saying my controller died? I have not responded. Because I know you said ads, so I have not responded to it. Yeah, garlic bread is good. Like gift giving, and some people have this weird idea about, oh really, your love language is gift giving. It means that you want luxury stuff, like you are valuing people based on the gift that they give you. I'm like, that's not quite right. I think my love language is how I express myself, if that makes sense. It's not how I see you, it's more like how I express it, right? So that's the way I express it. I just pick up things for people's. In fact, I would go around in the shopping center and I went, oh, that book, that topic, I had a talk with this friend before about this topic or this dish or this experience. Yeah, I'll buy that for them. Right? And then I went again to a different store. I'm like, oh, we were talking about towels and how towels never come in purple color, or like specifically pastel purple color. I should probably get that as a birthday gift or something for this person that I was talking to. And then I would go to another bottle store and I was like, oh yeah, there's this one feature that I was talking about wine about. Oh, let me snap a picture and send that to him. Let's see if he wants to grab this one or let me try this one. So yeah, it's love language is how I treat people, right? And how technically I would want to be treated, but not essentially. Forgot to follow me? How dare you? No, it's okay. All good. You fixed it. I love it. Thank you for the follow. Let's go and pull, guys. Let's go and pull. Still the same idea. We just want Himeka Nova. What is my PD? My last calculation is off. I don't recall anymore. I feel like last time we got the Himeka around 60 or 65 PD. Obviously we lost the 50-50, so we now are about to get the guarantee for her. But I'm hoping that the record is actually updated for this, right? Because I don't recall my calculation from previous stream, unfortunately. Yeah, nah, it's... Surely I pulled some more after Sealer? Bow. Bow. Borky? Garlic? I mean, what? Bread? Tomato? Garlic? Oh my gosh. I press X for doubt because I am pretty sure we're not gonna get we're not gonna get the PD in just 20 tickets. Again, you know, take the grain of salt. I could be really lucky today. I could not be lucky today. At least we got a ticket back from Hanya. You know, we'll see. None of them. It's a Fuamoko call. Fuamoko quote. Oh, interesting. I don't actually watch Fuamoko. I know they are though. They're very iconic, I must say. I agree that they are very iconic, but I just have not watched them. I have not watched any of their streams even. I did watch through the clips. But interestingly, Hololive, I feel like the most watched Hololive member from my end, it would be Kobo Kanairu. She's a role model, to be honest. She's super gremlin. She's super crazy. Just apologetically herself, essentially. And I admire that. I admire that a lot. I love Hololive. It's my favorite. Oh, which one is your favorite? Because I know that there was a old VTuber friend of mine who really likes Crony. Okay, if my memory serves me right, Sojiro, my mod, really loves Shiori. Okay, I know about those two simply just by hearing my friends and my mod obviously talk about that character, but at the moment I don't really have a favorite Hololive character apart from Kobo. Okay, in fact I actually did a song cover of Kobo Kanairu Hololive original song. Oh, Griff is here. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the Galaxy Mansion. How are you, Grief? I hope you're doing alright. I hope you're doing amazing, right? I hope you're not bombarded by information with work training like me. But, reality. I have no idea what mine is. I like Crony and Fumoko, but I don't know what my actual favorite is. It is a hard question though. Like, it's as if you were being asked, like, what's your favorite anime or what's your favorite character out of the Honkai Star Rail. Me, most of the time, I would know what I want, which is, I think, pretty good compared to other people. Like, I can be very decisive in terms of what I want, right? But I sometimes, a lot of times, second guess myself too, right? I will pick it, but then I went, is that really what I want? Is that really what I think would be great for me? Oh, sure, right? There's a new UMA gameplay in free 10 poll. What? Do I need to go to UMA? Can I log in? Like, is it a time login? It's not a time login, isn't it? It's I can just come back to it whenever, right? I'll probably go UMA right after the stream, but at the moment we're just gonna focus on the Honkai Star Rail. And again, obviously we know that we're not gonna pull for Honkai Star Rail Mother Himeko. Oh man. My deepest apologies, Riera. I'm getting very tired. Gonna head off to sleep. It was wonderful to see you again. I'll catch you later. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you. Alright, thank you. I will see you again, obviously. Yes, Dylan. You'll know where to find me. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming the day after too. So, yes. A lot of days with the vampire. The stream for this week has just started. Oh, you're thinking of being a VTuber. Interesting. Why? I'd like to challenge people, by the way, guys, if you have not already realized, but why? Yeah, like, why? Being a VTuber is a lot of work. It's not that... I don't know. I feel like people want that anonymity of being a VTuber, but didn't really realize that it's actually a lot of work. You actually have to dedicate your time, first of all, to stream. And it's not like, oh yeah, I have like 2 hours every Thursday, you know. It doesn't help, right? It's good, but like if you can't sustain that for a really long time, it's a challenge, right? It's a challenge. Okay, if you log in now, Himeko Nova will be sad and will never come home. It's fine. I'm not logging into Uma. We're still here with our red hair mother. Yes. We are here. The mother Himeko will be with us. It's fine. All right, we're not gonna go anywhere. We're chill here, right? I want to be a VTuber because I like VTubing in itself and stuff. Explain. Because I feel like when I first started, I have that mindset. I kind of just go, yeah, I really like VTubing stuff. I've been watching a lot of Niji-san, GJP members, and I feel like I can do it. You know, my main goal for streaming was actually to create a portfolio of things that I create. right? So when I look back, I can see that, oh, hey, this is how I spent my time. You know, I spent 2 hours here for doing Honkai Star Rail. I spent 3 hours here to collab with friends. I spent X amount of hours here in Mahjong Soul, because at the time when I first started streaming, I do play a lot of Mahjong Soul. And I want to see that statistic in terms of, 26% of the time you are just full blown just chatting streamer in just chatting category. The other 25% of your time really is actually playing Honkai Star Rail and things like that. So yeah, that's how I came upon streaming. And to be honest, if you ask me, like, Riri, have you actually achieved your goal in VTubing? Yeah, absolutely. I can already track. I've been streaming for almost 4... press the wrong button. I've been streaming for almost 4 years. In fact, the stream anniversary is coming up in 8th of August. So yes, I have a lot of portfolio. I have hundred of videos on YouTube. If you've ever come to my YouTube channel, you'll see that all the VODs are there, and you will see that, yeah, I've streamed a lot. I have done a bunch of things, right? It just looks fun. I'm telling you, it can be fun if you want to make it fun. It can be not fun if you don't make it fun. Like, some people burns out. That's the reality of it, I think. I've seen that many people were far more successful than me in terms of achieving follow count and whatnot on streaming, like VTubing in general. They started around the same time as me, and I can see now after 4 years, less than 10 people is still here, right? Less than 10 people still make it content and still stream consistently. So yes. It's a discipline. It's a consistency. It's a hard work, and a lot of thinking goes behind it. So, like, you may think that really you're just yapping with your man, a lot of thinking, right? You don't think anything. You just come here, talk about your work, talk about games, and play the games. But what you don't recognize is that there's a lot of skills in that. I've been told by many people that I am a good yapper, and that is a good skill of mine. Not every VTuber are a good yapper. And I don't start like this, okay? Like, when I look back at my first stream, it was me being very quiet, very timid, very, I don't know, just being shy in general, right? I've never really recorded anything in a microphone except when it comes to streaming for the first time. In fact, before streaming, before doing my VTubing, I didn't have a clue that Twitch exists. Okay, I didn't have a clue. I was planning on streaming just on Twitter, not the other way around, just on YouTube. But then I started gaining information about Twitch as I become a free tweeter, right? It's funny. So my first month, I just spent it as a free Twitter. I was just chatting with people, other VTubers on Twitter, before I eventually got my microphone, got my setups right, and then started streaming. And yeah. Like, at the time, I barely have a laptop, an office laptop. It doesn't hold up any technical stuff, right? The moment I put OBS and games all together, it would just flop. Yeah, it was that bad. So looking back, I've achieved what I wanted to achieve, right? I'm pretty comfortable saying that, yeah, I've got it, right? I am a streamer now. That becomes my identity, in fact. Like, when people ask me IRL, like, Riri, what do you do in your free time? I can say confidently that I actually create content rather than consuming content, aka doom scrolling. So I feel like that's really good, right? But not a lot of people are built for it, and it is a lot of work. I have 17 whole followers on Twitch and 13 subs on YouTube. Is that a good start? Well, I started with 0 and 0, so yes, that is a good start. Hey, someone gotta start somewhere, you know? And again, I've seen people who started around my time back in 2022, and they're still making content. They've got YouTube partner, they've got Twitch partner, they've got whatever number of followers now, and you may think and ask me like, Riri, are you not jealous of those friends that made it up there when you have not gotten Twitch partner or anything like that? No. Interestingly, no. Because I know that they put a lot more effort than me, especially on the first year of streaming or second year of streaming, whereas I didn't. I was at the time trying to just juggle up my work, and on top of that my life, and on top of that the time I was helping family with the family business, so that as well, on top of streaming, on top of study, on top of mentoring programs. So I was juggling like 5 different things at once. So these days I'm pretty chill. These days my schedule isn't as busy, so streaming becomes one of my main priority rather than before it was just a part of my big plate, technically. Do you know what Face Connect is? Yes, I've heard of it. I wouldn't say I'm confident talking about Face Connect, like with my knowledge and understanding about them. I know that they are a VTuber company, right? Right? Like pretty much like Hololive and Nijisanji and those, right? But like really what makes Face Connect different, I actually don't have a clue. Okay, I don't actually have a clue. You can tell me all about it though. You can tell me all about it. You're shy. I have a public anxiety. Well, Sayuri, I used to have that too. Are you willing to work on it? That's probably the biggest question before you jump into VTubing or streaming or making content in any regards. You don't have to stream. You can make content through YouTube. You can record your gameplay and put it on YouTube. That's always an option. I just decided that streaming would be good for me. Why, Riri? Why streaming? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I just saw my Oshi on Nijisanji JP and decided that, yeah, I want to be like them. I suppose I don't think much before streaming, alright?
Galax attendance, Griffin. Welcome into the Galax Mansion. You are cute. Hope Honkai is going well.
I mean, we technically are yapping more than Honkai-ing, so yes. Yes, it's been going well. Thank you, Griff.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
Where are you from, Riera? You can see on my Twitch panel that my group actually reflects where I came from, culturally, ethnically, but I am actually based in Australia. So yes. I'm working on it. Well, go for it then. Go for the streams. Then you can actually just give it a try and see whether you like streaming, whether you like featuring, whether you enjoy everything that is, that is in streams.
Australia, for those in the know, it's down under. It's the land down under. It's the land of the kangaroo. Yeah, 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 nah.
I make content on YouTube, and I'm basically just doing it for fun at this point. Go for it, Dolphin. To be honest, I feel like these days, I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this for myself rather than for chasing up anything else. I don't really need milestones or anything like that. It's good to have them, obviously, but I'm not chasing them, right? I'm not chasing it. I used to beat myself up if I miss a stream, okay? That's how bad I was, because I was treating it as a job, essentially. When, I don't know, like I got like 1K followers sometimes. Somehow I'm like, whoa, yes, I've got 1K followers. I need to treat this like a job. I need to treat this like perfectly. I need to come to my own stream like on time. Nothing needs to be scarfed and things like that. It's tiring. It's tiring to treat it as a job. Right? The moment I switched that mindset and changed to think that, hey, you know what, I've actually achieved what I want to achieve. I created my portfolio and I'm just adding to the portfolio rather than rebuilding things. And suddenly everything becomes easier, and suddenly it makes it more fun. And I know you guys, if I'm having fun, you're having fun. There's not a time where I've seen in the 4 years of streaming I don't have fun and you have fun. Well, mostly in horror games because I was screaming for my life and you guys were laughing at me. That's an exception. I like your voice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I have been told that my streaming voice and my singing voice sounds different. Right? Well, you can follow me on YouTube. I am about to launch another new song cover. When really, I don't know. Whenever the music video makers finish with it. But gotta be very soon. I'm really hoping that they can finish it before the stream anniversary. Here's to hoping. Finger crossed. I don't really want to rush the video maker. I would rather just have it perfect rather than trying to be rushed, you know. I love streaming. I streamed for 4 hours once and I was tired after that. Well, Sayuri, when I first started streaming, 2 hours feels like a lot for me, but these days I can just yap for 3 hours easy. So experience maybe, or maybe you just get into the habit of talking to yourself, because essentially when you're streaming you're not looking at people, right? It's kind of different with you delivering a presentation in a room or like lecture, like going to talk in person with people. In streaming you don't technically physically see the people that you're talking about. Most of the time you look at your screen. Most of the time you look at your OBS, the model that you are tracking, and the chats, the game, and everything else, and you just get into that habit of talking. Hi Vamp. Hello Rowan. Hello. Welcome. Tell me about it. I mean, look, streaming actually helps me to talk to people IRL. I have to say that. Okay, I have to say that. I was really pretty shy when I first started streaming. Like, I started streaming around the time I started my full-time job. And I was pretty timid. I was like, ooh, I don't know. Should I talk about this? Should I talk about that? Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't voice my opinion and things like that. But these days, I just go, yep, that's me. That's my opinion. I can bounce back to people, managers, just in time. Yeah. To the point that people actually questions me like, you're a really good communicator, Riri. How did you do that? I'm like, oh, I stream? I don't know. I just got into the habit of talking. Oh my gosh. Big hugs. Hi, Rowan. We were talking about hugs earlier, which kind of was cut short. But I kind of was underestimating how people like hugs. Why, guys? Why? Like, I don't see the beauty of hugs until pretty much recently, right? Yet another feature in my YouTube recommendation. The world is healing. Hi, Armin. Hi, welcome into the Garlic's Mansion. You have arrived at the right place. YouTube has recommended you to the right destination. If you click that follow button, you will be eligible to grab a free loaf of garlic bread and spice meat that we're currently having. Thank you for the hug, Redeem Sayuri. Don't get confused. Riera doesn't know much about Australia. She doesn't know what happened to the 17th Prime Minister of Australia. Doesn't want to read about droppers. You mean I want to read about droppers? I want them, alright? I want them. But I want to see their reaction about the, no spoilers, alright? No spoilers about Australia. If you want to know more about Australia, just come to Australia and experience it yourself, guys. That's the best way of life, Yeah? If you want to know about Japan, though, I can yap about Japan. I think I actually know a little bit more about Japan and Australia. Are you ready for Fate Part 2? No, I mean, no. I know that. I saw that countdown. It was, what, that tomorrow? Whoa, the game. Whoa. What is happening with my game? Too many animation. Oh, wow. There we go. My 0 jades sure isn't. Well, technically I'm putting all of my jades for Mother Himeko, the Himeko Nova, my greatest mother of them all. So I I'm not really looking forward to pull the Fate collab, interestingly. Not that I've ever watched Fate anime anyway. So I can't say that I'm actually looking forward for Fate at all. But yeah, tell me guys, should I watch the Fate anime? There are so many animes that I wanted to watch though. Because I realized that I've not watched Violet Evergarden, the movie, the second one specifically. I kind of forgot how it goes in terms of the anime and the first movie anyway. So I kind of want to just redo and re-watch the entire thing, the entire franchise one more time. But I'll not find the time for it, right? I have finished Who Made Me a Princess. So that anime that was based on a webtoon, and it was fine. It was really good. But at the same time, it gets boring at times because, I don't know, maybe because I already knew the story from the webtoon. I know how it ends. I knew who she's, the main character, the female MC, who she's gonna end up with. Technically, it's not that challenging anymore to watch. Yeah. You didn't get Himeko Nova yet. Well, I mean, time for us to get Himeko Nova. Here's to blessing both of us to get Himeko Nova. Okay? You got Milk Dry because Yao Guang and Himeko Nova, you bought Lowe's 50/50. How? Is it back-to-back banner? Because if it's a back-to-back banner, you should be getting the guarantee after you lose the first PD. So it doesn't make sense to me. Is it a back-to-back banner? Did you win something in between Yao Guang and Himeko Nova? I mean, maybe? Yeah? It only makes sense if you do. Oh, I'm a boy, by the way. Doesn't matter. Well, if you're a good yapper, I don't care if you're a male or a woman or whatever gender you are. You know? Yeah. You have a point, Riera. I might paint my nails soon. You paint your nails? Oh my gosh. Like what color? Black? Red? Gold? I don't actually paint my nail a lot. I do put the press-on nails from time to time. Especially when we do the hand cam stream, I would put on the press-on nails. And simply because my work doesn't allow me to paint my nails. No other reason. Alright, no other reason. Yeah, it's just that it's not allowed. So... Well, suck to be me, right? Ever played Webkins? What is Webkins? No, never heard of it. Okay, no, never heard of that, Sayuri. What is Webkins? I wanted to play Mouthwashing the other day when we did the backlog game streaming. But Mouthwashing is in full screen and I just can't put it onto window, and it was having a rough... You know, if I put anything on the full screen, it means that I don't get to see the chat. And I can't kind of just capture it onto my OBS in the right setting, in the right format, in the right ratio. I hate that. I hate seeing that it doesn't fit right on my overlay. And unfortunately, just have to not play Mouthwashing on stream because of it until I figure it out. Alright? If I don't, it means that I just have to play Mouthwashing offline. I paint them sparkly blue. Oh my, like what, royal blue? Or are we talking sky blue? Like pastel colored or what kind of blue? There are so many shades of blue, right? You can't explain Webkins, that's okay. If you don't want to explain it, if you can't explain, that's alright, that's alright, that's alright, okay? I'm trying to beat Anomaly Arbitration with Tata, and I'm struggling mostly because of Huohuo. Wait, Dolphin, why? What do you mean? What does Huohuo has to do anything making it really unbearable and making it really hard? Like, I thought Huohuo is just a healer. Or do you mean Huohuo is your only healer and that makes it rough to have like two different teams that want Huohuo at the same time? Oh, okay. So you lost Yao Guang and then you got warranted Yao Guang and then lost again on Himeko Nova. Gotcha. I mean, gotcha. Interesting. Hey, at least you've got Yao Guang because I don't actually have Yao Guang. I should technically, especially now that I've got Evanesha. But I just haven't really pulled for her. And I believe I was on hiatus from Honkai Star Rail for about a month, trying to just focus on Ume Musume and horror games like Resident Evil 7 that we managed to finish before coming back to Honkai Star Rail, and that's when Yao Guang banner came and ended. Okay. The problem is she's not sustaining well enough. Woho is not sustaining well enough. Oh, that is interesting fact. I have always thought that Woho really good, really is a good healer. Like she sustains really well. Like even on auto mod, she sustains, you know? Woho is literally a timeless healer. Been using her since 1.5 same. I mean, look, last time, I think it was December last year, when Honkai Style kind of just said that, hey, this is the statistics, you know, this is your most used character in every team, or like in general, this is your most used character. Mine came up to be Woho. Apparently, I've put her in like so many different teams, and I've just been using her in almost every single game that I play. Yeah. But at the time, I didn't have Yasin. I didn't really use Gallagher. So it's funny because I just go like, if I need healer in my team, absolutely Woho, and I just discarded and dismissed any other healers that I have in my team. I'm getting better at it. So if you notice that the team before this actually has Yasin instead of Woho, this team has Woho. If I'm running my break team, aka my Firefly, it's gonna be Gallagher instead. So yes. Hello there, hello Daniel, welcome into the Galax Mansion on YouTube. You need to save the alt to heal. I put them on order. Okay, the beauty of Honkai Star Rail, and this is why I play Honkai Star Rail rather than Xenosaga Zero or you know, Genshin Impact for that matters, because they can be put on order. I can just enjoy the animation, I can enjoy the number, just racking up points and action value and damages and everything like that while I am yapping. Alright? Maybe I paint my nails sky blue. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty. Sky blue for sparkly. Oh my gosh, that is pretty. I mean, Sayuri, I want to see that. Join the Discord. I want to see that, please. If you don't mind sharing, of course. But yeah, sounds pretty to me. I actually got like one of my shoppings in this week was actually press on nails, and it's like pretty much the red colored. My last handcam stream, I was using the purple pinky kinda hot with a black background-ish. So kind of like god emo style press on nails. I like them, don't get me wrong, I like them, but I feel like it's not super up to the brand. I like red, but why is my press on nails isn't red? And I was questioning that when I was looking at my VOD, and I decided to buy the press on nail that is red, obviously. So yeah, next time we did the handcam stream, which could probably part of the stream anniversary. Who knows? I haven't really planned much for the stream anniversary. I kind of like want to see how it goes and how it rolls. And yes, who is this green hair girl? Yes, it's Woho, green hair girl. Out for the win. Thanks, goats. I thought it was just me. No, out for the win, absolutely. Yes. Green hair girl is so cute. She's very cute. She can be possessed by the little foxtails that she has at the back. But when she does that, she's powerful. Yes, absolutely. I need these, Maria. Speed. I mean, my team, I'm actually not the greatest in terms of building my character to be speedy. Okay? I kinda am rather bad in terms of speed. My team speed is actually pretty slow. I know people that can build Sicilians to like speed 200 or like Sela to speed 200, quite literally just not giving any chance for the enemy to attack at all. But I just go for it. Alright, I just don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Okay, for as long as they deal damage, for as long as they beat the monsters and the enemies and the bosses right on time and still giving me the stars that I need, I'm happy. Yeah. Oh, pressure nails. I like dashing diva ones because I have tiny hands and their nails come small enough. Goats, I actually had to buy the kid size. Okay, my nails are pretty small too. So kid size or either the XS, the extra small size would fit me. But yeah. Sometimes the designs are limited. And if I buy from the kids section, it means that sometimes it can be super cartoony, and I don't really want that cartoony as my press on nails. So yes. I fought this boss with Dan Hang in Bibita Lune and he make her dual DPS team and somehow it worked. Perfect. That's what we want, right? When it works. Absolutely. But hey, I finished that with Silver Wolf 999. It seems to work too. Happy days. Happy days. Yeah. Oh, will anyone ever suspect you of unholy deeds? Doing unholy. Well, I don't know. I'm sorry, Daniel. When you say unholy, that just comes to my brain straight away. Okay. Doing something unholy. What's the lyric for that song again? Yep. I mean, I kinda just confessed that I was reading smart webtoon, so yeah. I can be doing something unholy. I'm not a nun. I'm a vampire for a reason. I'm drinking wine. To be honest, that kind of can be seen as unholy. I prefer to control my characters on endgames and sometimes for DU in currency wars, mainly because auto just played horribly sometimes. There are some people who actually dislike the auto mode because they don't trigger the right ultimate at the right time. I am not that picky. For as long as the result is there, I am happy. But I know some people do get picky on it, right? They want to push the character to the best of their ability, and rightfully so. You can do that. You can play however you want in terms of this game, right? Yeah. That's just preference at that point. I love to see my characters actually perform the best they can be on endgames, but casual players can stay casual, absolutely. I am not that casual in Honkai Star Rail, alright? Honkai Star Rail is actually my most played game on stream, alright? Absolutely. I spent a lot of time streaming Honkai Star Rail, and throughout my future being career or journey, I actually played a lot of Honkai Star Rail, right? Like, I label myself as Gacha streamer because the amount of ungodly hours I spent on Honkai Star Rail, on top of Zenizone Zero, on top of Uma Musume. Technically, I am a gacha streamer. So yes. That is the beauty of gaming, indeed. That is the beauty of gaming. Yes. You can do however you want, and that is the beauty of Honkai Star Rail, and I love that. Oh, well, I'm back. What happened? Did we get Himeko? Anybody? Don't give spoiler to Harold. Right? We don't give spoiler to Harold, obviously. No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. We don't give spoilers here. No. We don't say anything. We don't say anything about the pools. Nothing. Look at the diva ones. Many styles. What do you mean? Dashing diva. Let me check that. Let me check that on Google. Dashing diva. Right? Dashing diva. Oh, one pack has 10 to 12 sizes in a box as a pair. Oh, wow. That is a lot of sizes. When I've seen stores putting extra small, extra small, extra large, up to maybe 6 different sizes, but I've never heard of a press-on nail store that has more than 10 sizes. That is crazy. Ooh, with game like HSR, I can choose when I want to play in what style. As a jobber, it's great to have choice. Absolutely, it's great to have choice, and I think that's why Honkai Star Rail is really popular, because they gave options to people. Right? You can choose however you want it to be. Right? You have joined the Discord. Will Sayuri have you pick the colors? please do pick the roles and the colors, especially if you do enjoy Honkai Star Rail. Click the Gacha role, and I really recommend you to pick the colors because you can't see anything, right? You literally can't see anything in the server unless you pick a role with the color, right? The color is important. Do what? You can go to the role section, the role channel, and pick the color. Pick a color, just random color. It doesn't mean anything. How do I pick role? Should be a role channel. Like, should be really listed there. Just when you open things, right? Yeah, it should be just listed there. Assign roles. What's the name? Yep. The Diva Burgundy one. Oh man, I'm sold with Burgundy. The moment you said Burgundy, I want it already. Oh my. Oh my, I want that. What are the patterns though on the Burgundy one? It's like when you go to the nail salon, pick a color. Yeah, exactly. Garlic's Mansion, Garlic's Lounge, you pick the color. Like what does the color mean, Riera? Like, is there a difference in the color? Like, I get that question a lot when people join my Discord. To be honest, nothing. It's the same. It's the color that matches your name in the server, right? It doesn't do anything. It just colors your name. I have a different color from everyone else, so you can pick red and you can still not be on my team. I mean, what? You can still be on my team, obviously. You join my Discord. That is a big honor. And we talk about anything and everything in Discord. The most used channel would be the Gacha channel, I feel. These days, I have not put many music recommendation. Probably I should come back to it. At some point, I started sharing horror story because we were playing a lot of horror story at some point, and you know, horror indie games specifically, and we just shared a lot of horror story in that. Music Pokemon, I did a bit on a Pokemon Unite, and that's when the Pokemon channel was built because we need to talk about Pokemons. You can put whatever Pokemons you want in there, and I should probably start populating those channels up again, maybe when work isn't that crazy anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna be in Discord later. Go for it. Yes, be on my Discord. Yes, yap about things. We talk about anything and everything in between. Things that you feel it's a bit more personal to share on stream, you can always share on Discord. If you want to share like, really, look, you know, I pulled this character, or there's a thing. Today we were talking about the new Hololive rhythm game on the Gacha channel, and it looks really good, to be honest. I have never really streamed a rhythm game on, you know, as a feature by myself. I think there was one time that I did, and the copyright strikes were just crazy on that, so I decided not to. But yeah, because on mobile it's bugging. It says done looking at channel. It can be bugging. I've seen people who say to me that really I don't see anything. All right. This fight is not doing well. I was not anticipating this to go well. It is the level 4 difficulty. Alright, it is crazy. I understand. Yep. I clicked the arrow. Let me have a look from my end. I could probably just bypass that Sayuri for you, but let's have a look. Alright, we're actually like looking at the auto mode of the game anyway. There's nothing I can press on the game, nor that I want to. So yeah, I can have a look at my stuff. I Renisha joined my Discord as well. I don't. Oh well. Let's go. Let's check that. All right. Oh, you did get the verified role, but you have not picked the color. Any specific color you want? Can I just give you yellow? Can I just give you like random colors? Maybe I should. Sasha, Sip Redeem. Thank you for the Sip Redeem. Welcome to the Garlic's Mansion. Ria bong. Why am I getting bong? I was having good hat pets. Sasha, excuse you. Why am I getting bonged? Bite. Oh wow, you're choosing a very interesting redeem here. All right. You know, for the bite redeem to actually happen, I have to mute the game and then change to another screen because you have a lot of stream points. I can see that. Yes. All right. Look, let's do this. Let's do the bite redeem, guys. Violence. I know, right? Violence. Are you ready for the bite redeem? Are you ready for bite redeem? You can pretend to bite. No, I will do the bite redeem. I will do it, okay? Biting. Well, let me have a sip before biting. You're not my heart. Oh my gosh. You gotta be ready, all right? I want blue, if not yellow. I think I gave you yellow. I'm sorry. I just picked whatever color that I wanted. Say this line. Oh, what is the line, Sasha? Do I bite first and then say the line, or do you want me to... Oh my. Okay. All right.
Hello, and welcome to the Carl expansion. Like, subscribe, and follow Riera Jackie at twitch.tv. Huck.
Yep. Bite redeem. Done. I'm like literally biting myself. That's the bite redeem, guys. I can rest assured that we will not be yapping for 40 minutes here, but I can. Yes. Let's fucking go. Like, subscribe, and follow Riera Jackie at twitch.tv and YouTube at Riera Jackie. Let's go. Is this YouTube only or Twitch too? Amori, it is both YouTube and Twitch. All right. At some point in my life, I did consider of going into TikTok life, but TikTok has gotten crazy. They do not like me mentioning Twitch, mentioning YouTube, mentioning any other platform that I am multi-streaming at. So, yeah, nah. I decided not to.
Riri is farming for subs.
Riri has done subathon, so yes, she has been farming for subs for a bit. I'm doing my job as a streamer, guys.
I am a streamer, right? If you like me, if you subscribe to me, if you click that notification bell button, you'll get notified if I put some random crazy stream highlight on stream, you know, on YouTube. Right? TikTok doesn't like feature, but whether in hashtag or otherwise, they seem to mute it. Hey, I've seen people like, in fact, my VTuber siblings, she has gotten really big on TikTok, right? To the point that her TikTok actually takes over her Twitch. Like, she's got more than 10K on TikTok, but she barely got like 2K, 1K on Twitch. So yeah, it's not just randomly muting anybody, but I think they just have a very strict rule, and if you can go through the strict restriction, whatever rules that they put through you, it's okay. Yeah, I don't get it though, and they change the rules every now and then, so I don't get how my feature sibling just happened to go viral like that, but it happens, right? It happens. I'm tired, but I want to hang out. Well, hang out. Hang out with me, Sayuri. You can doze off in your desk, right? Or you can change to your phone and bring me into your bed. In terms of Twitch on the phone, of course. Valentine, can I entice you with a very fun and forgiving game called Fear and Hunger? You need a little bit more to convince me. Like, what kind of game are we talking about? Is it gonna be like a vampire game that chase people around a cafe and try to drink their blood? Because if yes, then I would take that. If not, then I'll have a think about it, you know? Or if it's like a roguelike, or if it's like Gacha game, like Honkai style, is there a character with red hair? Because if yes, then I will be more likely to play that game.
In fact, I started Honkai Star Rail because of Himeko. So, and I stayed because Kafka, because every other updates in the game, obviously, and the features in the game. And last time, I'm pretty sure Honkai Star Rail had created a survey asking that, oh, are you a return player? Why are you returning? And how long have you been playing this game? Why do you play this game? And things like that. And I filled that up and said that, oh, yeah, I stayed because of your features. You know, I came in because of a character. I didn't really stay because of the story. In fact, I am way behind in terms of the story, right? RPG Maker game. It's an RPG Maker game. Hey, that's interesting. What does that mean, RPG Maker game? Like, I need a little bit more explanation on that. I'm not the best gamer out here to understand what that means. Hey, the fact that I don't even understand what's a soul, like Souls-like means, did I mute myself? I did. I was making sure that the BGM doesn't overlap with the game music, but then I mute myself. Pressed the wrong button. Whoopsies. If you didn't hear what I was saying earlier, yeah. Souls-like. I don't understand what Souls-likes mean and what is Souls-like, what is... Yeah, I just don't understand a lot of the gaming terms, to be honest. Let's just say Fear and Hunger become a gender-defining game. Porky does not like the title of the game because he feels personally attacked by fear and hunger. Okay, it's as if like you fear something out there, maybe zombie apocalypse kind of situation, and then you saw him and then you get hungry. Alright, Porky disliked that idea. Like, absolutely detest that idea. But I'm hoping that it's not like that. I'm hoping that it's not zombie. Right? And it's been a while since I last talked about zombie on stream, guys. There was one time I remember that we were talking and yapping a lot about zombies to the point that we came upon this specific question. If there is a zombie apocalypse, how would you survive? Right? How would you survive and where would you go to increase your chance of safety? For me, personally, I had a really deep, long thinking mode about this. And eventually I realized that I would probably go into a food factory. Okay, a food factory. Because why? Because they've got ingredients. They've got the frozen, the frozen room to store the ingredients and food for a really long time. And it means that I can have them for a really long time. I can survive for very, very long. The only concern about that strategy is actually, how would I say this? Like frozen food factory, they would have a lot of people, a lot of operators, right? One of the operators can become a zombie and could just arrest the entire operation of me hiding there. So yeah, I'm not sure. And if anybody comes into the factory, like have that same thinking as me, going into the factory, doing a zombie apocalypse, trying to raid the factory for their own safe zones and whatnot, I am doomed. Okay, I am doomed. I'm just a girl, right? I'm just one person. If they raided me with the entire troops or government asking me to provide for their safe zones, I can't do anything. So yes, zombie apocalypse. I'm being bonked for talking about zombie apocalypse. How fun. Well, yeah, this level is not doing well at all. Absolutely. We're doing absolutely terrible. Finan is not doing anything against Argentia right now. Just completely obliterated the entire action point. So yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. 1,400. Finan is dog shit. I'm starting to think like that. I used to not play Finan and just let him sit in my background because his aesthetic doesn't match me. At some point in the streams, we were talking about how to build Finan team and realized that I actually have the Finan team. And that is actually when I was like, oh, maybe I should build a team for him, And we did that. We absolutely did that. And that's a team that I was using earlier. That's the preset team. Essentially, I feel like he is not as strong as he first came out to be, right? Or maybe the monsters and the challenges has gotten stronger than him. So it feels like he's lacking in comparison. Like he can't really do much crap. Yeah, Final is dog shit. I don't know how much I agree with that, but I can start to feel that he is getting weaker, right? If he's not being buffed, it's gonna be hard for him to stay in the game, pretty much. Like a lot of people are gonna stay away from him and change to many other characters that has been buffed. Or newer character like Himeka Nova or Silver Wolf 999, as simple as that. Ooh, your Wi-Fi went out, but I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Galaxy Mansion. Welcome.
Hi, Lenny. Welcome into the Galaxy Mansion.
I have a bug bite. It's so annoying to not scratch. Hey, I do have a mosquito bite on my finger as well. Because remember, I was saying that I got yogurt after work and I was staying in a park. And during that hangout in a park, my middle finger actually got bitten by a mosquito. And it's now swollen AF. Okay, it's swollen. That mosquito does not give me a great time. Okay. How's your day? Hi, Lenny. My day has been kind of rough in the morning. Okay, I really got up and got to work very early, like much earlier than I used to do. And then after that, just full-blown meeting after meeting after meeting. And then after that, I kind of had a really deep talk with one of my colleagues, talking about all of the drama that happened at work. And I don't really want to like say everything in here in terms of like what kind of drama that happened at work and such. But essentially, the drama has been giving me anxiety, right? Like in the past week, I have not been sleeping well simply because the drama happened. And I kind of like vented out to a few VTuber friends on top of my mod soldier. So it's been helpful to vent out my thoughts and just anxiety in general about works. But essentially, yeah, I was just worried about job security and things like that. Shouldn't, but regardless, something happened and it made me worry to the point that I just don't get enough sleep, like 5 hours every single day rather than 8. And it messed up some more. Okay, it messed me up some more. Yeah. Like, I'm getting better now, though. I'm getting better now that I hang out with people. I've actually yapped my thoughts and stream. Yeah. I could send you a pic of mine. You could put it on Discord. Put it on general chat. The general chat is literally anything and everything that doesn't match in the other server. And on top of that, it can be about just yapping about any other works. Do be mindful. Please do not dox yourself, because I would hate to see that happen in my server. Alright? If you don't post your address, if you don't post your real name and things like that, anything to identify you, happy days. Alright? Happy days. You could send like, who was it? Shu actually sent like a screenshot, or if not a video recording from his CCTV. Yeah, like his house CCTV. I'm like, well, for as long as it doesn't have your address in the CCTV video or screenshot, I'm happy for it, you know? I'm not doxing myself. All good. Perfect. Share it away, Shire. Share it away. Yes. Maybe I could fear and hunger pill you on Discord. You could do it here too. You could say anything and everything. Yes. I know that I have received another game as a gift from Sojiro. What's the title? Resident Evil. I think it was the first Resident Evil. I forgot. I think it was one of the Resident Evil franchise. And then Shu yeeted me another game as well. So yeah, people on my Steam, some people actually yeet me some games, right? As simple as that. I do have a long backlog. Like, really, what do you have? You know, I have Unrailed 2. I have many games that developers actually gifted me to play. It can be for my YouTube channel, you know, YouTube shorts and such, or it can also be for streams. Sometimes I just don't deviate my streams from the gacha, so if the game doesn't actually match what I want to play on streams, I would just create YouTube shorts about it, you know. Sometimes from time to time you will see me like recommending games, and yes, that is from the developers most of the times, right? I don't know, it's enjoyable actually. Some of them it become my favorite games. What's the name? Tiny Little Bookshop or Tiny Bookshop or something like that. I got it from the developers, a full game of it, and I went, woo, this is nice. I created a video for them and they were happy, and from now, whenever my brain feels messy and at the same time I can't quite word it out yet for venting, I would play Tiny Little Bookshop. It's just a way of me going to channel that anger, or like, I wouldn't say anger, maybe more onto the anxiety side. Like, it's just a very cozy game to play. Another game that I got, actually I think this was gifted to me. The game called A Game Digging for Hole or something like that. A game of digging hole. Oh, you trumpet! Thank you for the bit. Thank you for the cheers. Welcome. But yes, it's a game a game about digging hole. I think that's the title of the game. It's actually really good as well. It's good for stress drilling into this visual cave, right? Is you just keep drilling, and then keep mining for gold, for amethyst, for any other random gems that you find on the backyard of whatever house that you bought. So that's the concept of it. It's a very simple concept, and I really love those games that have a very simple concept but done really right. Okay, I don't know. I think it's just my pet peeves. It's just my secret enjoyment, essentially. Okay, I still can't beat Anomaly Arbitration with this team. Like, what's your team? Like, pretty similar as me, like with Asta and Silverwolf 999, or what is your team, Dolphin? I doubt I can beat Anomaly Arbitration with the Sim Eater, but I think they're actually doing a little bit better than Finan. I may have to change, like retry Anomaly Arbitration, especially the last level, not with Finan, but with some other character, you know. Look in the score. Let me check the score. Eesh. Yeah, that is bite. That is a big bug bite. Sigh. Yeah. Ooh, that looks painful. Are you putting any ointments for it? Are you taking antihistamines for it? Like, how? What are you doing? What are you doing to combat that, Sayuri? I am concerned, right? I am concerned. Like, look, last time, I think it was earlier this year when I was moving house, and at some point I actually sat down at a park, just trying to rest, really? Just trying to get into the nature. But being in the land down under, December means it's heat wave, it's summer, it's pretty much the peak of summer and things like that. And I sat down at the park, and I'm pretty sure I brought my phone or laptop at the time, so I was pretty focused on the screen rather than looking at the nature while I was outdoor. And a lot of bugs actually bite my ankles, and I can still see the marks up until today. Yeah, my ankles are not looking very pretty and smooth, but you know, yeah, you can't see it under my pants, you can't really see it under my socks and things like that. Now that it's winter, it's okay-ish. It's getting better now. It's healing. It's not completely healed yet, but essentially I went to the doctor, I went to the GP for it, And they did say that you must have been really badly allergic to one of the insects at that park, to the point that it's just swollen, it's infected, and things like that. KK join, welcome in, Lenny, welcome. Yes, I saw you on the Discord. Yeah. Oh, that's Dolphin's team. Herta, Jade, Summer Robin, whoa. Right, Summer Robin isn't out yet, but I have my ways. What is your ways? I am curious. How do you even build the normal Robin to be a Summer Robin? If that's the case, would you even need to pull for Summer Robin? Because I don't see the need. It's a secret, okay? I respect the secret, alright? That's the secret recipe. Yeah. How do you turn a chicken into KFC? That's a secret recipe, right? That's a secret recipe. We don't ask KFC to actually come out with the recipe. No, we don't. Yeah. All right. Chicken. I've been eating a lot of chicken these days simply because I keep cooking chicken one after the other. And if you do talk to me through DMs like Sojo and some other people who actually mentioned to me through DMs like, Riri, what are you eating today? Chicken. A lot of chicken. A lot of chicken. Like, Riri, what happened to the Korean chicken that you did last time in terms of mukbang? You know, the hand cam stream, the mukbang one. I was eating a lot of Korean chicken. I ate them all, right? It was very rough to actually finish the entire Korean chicken bucket, but I did it over, I think, 4 days or something like that, and tried to kind of mix and match it with different veggie, so it's not just the same flavor over and over again. But yeah, we made it. I made it, right? We made it. I know I couldn't really finish the entire chicken on stream simply because I was yapping, I was doing the tarot card at the time too, so it was not even crunchy, which is annoying, right? One day, guys, I will buy and invest in the air fryer and everything would be perfect, right? Mukbang streams, yeah, Riri, go mukbang chips, and then it will be crunchy rather than mushy. Summer Robin isn't the problem. The problem is still Huo. Can you try with other healer though? Is that an option, Dolphin? Maybe try it with Yasin rather than Huo? Because I know that Yasin can be really good depending on the team that she's put in. And to me, again, I could be wrong, but Herta and Jade could benefit from Yasin. Like, they're technically not Amphorius, but they still could be better well matched up with Robin. I mean, what? With Huo. That's right. With Yasin. There we go. Man, look at that. Words are hard. Names are hard. Dolphin, names are hard, especially when you got like a bunch of different names all together. Bunch of girlies names all together in one sentence, you know? Sometimes I even mixed up the main character's name in this Honkai style, Steela, right? Steela and Seela. There are two different characters, two completely different gameplays, but English is not Englishing sometimes, you know? I did beat that boss with Summer Adventuring. Wait, Summer Adventuring is not out yet. How are you getting Summer Adventuring? What did you do? Is this another secret? Dolphin? E6 tomorrow? Well, Katsuin, I have not even gotten the E0. I have not even pulled for E0 of Himeko. Whew, painful. It's a painful truth that I need to admit. I have not managed to pull for my mother Himeko yet. Alright? Who's your favorite main character? Are we talking Hoyoverse main character? Or are we talking Gacha game main character? Or are we talking the character in Honkai Star Rail specifically? Because the answer would be different, right? Who's your character, my favorite character in this game? Himeko. Yes, absolutely. Mother Himeko. And my second option would be Kafka. Yes. My third option, right? It's a bit hard to pick, but my third option would be 3B. 3B, right? 3B. Yes. Really, you seem too much for the girls because girls for the win? Yeah? Girls for the win, absolutely. Especially in Honkai Star Rail. If you ask me, like, really, who's your favorite male character of Honkai Star Rail? In terms of aesthetic, I would say Argenti. And a really good second would be Boothill, because his voice is just good, right? I just love his aesthetic and his voice. Argenti, I love the personality, the way he carries himself. Plus red hair, obviously. My third favorite male characters, though, that would be a really hard challenge to pick, because I don't play a lot of male characters essentially in Honkai Star Rail. Yes, Argenti, the least possessed character in HSR. I actually put a considerable amount of tickets on him. And yeah, I don't know. He's good. He's slow though. That's my main concern about building my team. Building a team with Porky, not with Porky. I mean, what? I mean, did the hug actually work? I didn't see the hug redeem, but I hope you did. Okay, hug Porky redeem. No, wait, hold up. No, that is a different redeem. Hug Porky, you have been summoned. Porky. Not Porky, not you, Batsy. Porky, there we go.
Porky is here. Porky is chilling with us. Porky, say a little bit of something to the chat. Pork.
Yeah, Porky says Porky. Oh my, I don't know why it's lagging, guys. The moment I put Porky, the tracking just goes eat. Porky. Porky's too heavy to the point that yeah, shit's too funny. Porky's just chonky, guys. Look at him. Like literally the tracking just goes really laggy the moment I put Porky on. He's too chonky. His animation is too powerful. And it's funny because this morning, I was just randomly sending my mod an emoji of Porky, the same sticker of Porky that everyone can see on Discord, right? The moment I sent that, apparently his internet died. Porky's too powerful, guys. Porky's too powerful. I might have to change, if I need to hold Porky, I might have to change model. Hang on a minute. Oh, Porky, what have you done to my stream, Porky? Porky, oh Porky. Porky's too powerful. Porky's too chonky. What have you done, Pork? There we go. Porky's just chilling here. Like, he's literally blocking my mouth, but it's okay. That is Porky. You know, Porky gets what he wants. Obviously, he does. Right? How tall are you, Riera? I am 5'6". I'm 5'1". I'm short, guys. I'm short. I'm skill points. What do you mean skill points? Porky has skill points. You're cute. I love Chibi. Thank you. Well, unfortunately, I have to be in Chibi mode so that the tracking doesn't lag. I think they did an update on Honkai Star Rail, didn't they, in terms of the graphic? And I think my graphic card is just not powerful enough to keep going with OBS and Feature Studio and then Porky and everything. Skill points. Look at how many skill points. Skill points? Where is the skill points, guys? Dolphin? Where do I actually look at my skill points? 41? Is that it? 41 in AHA skill points? 22? What has AHA done for me? What? Why aren't they using the skill points though? Like the auto mode. I just didn't realize this until just now. Oh my, 17. Well, they're using it finally. But yeah. Sayuri, am I taller than you? Actually, there is a big fat chance that you come to my stream and you would be taller than me. I'm pretty short. I'm actually pretty short. Even like among the girls, I'm actually pretty short. Alright, Spoxy would definitely use all of the skill point. How to build Spoxy team? You know what? After this, right? I know this has been going for forever. But after this, let's go build the team. Because I don't have a team for Spoxy. Alright? I don't have a team for Spoxy. Unfortunately, yeah. Firefly would always be my favorite. I mean, I do love Firefly too. I do have a team built for her. Problem is that I will put the imaginary main character with Firefly, and having to swap every now and then between the teams is a little bit annoying, right? You can put Silver Wolf and Spoxy in the same team, so you recommend me to just remove Asta and then change to Spoxy? Did I get this correctly? Yes, no, maybe. Yes, I'm hoping that I get that right. So I'll leave my imaginary main character, sorry, the other way around, Elation main character, and then Whoa, and then Silver Wolf, and then change Asta for Spoxy, and we'll redo this. I don't know if I need to change my finance team for the first node into something else, because I feel like finance isn't really doing a good job beating the boss anyway. Oh, Yasin, if you have her, don't hang PD. Okay, Sustainer. Huo is my favorite. I mean, so far Huo is my favorite too. So let's look at the team, guys. Let's look at the teams. Let's see how we can make this apocalyptic shadow a little bit better. Huo is in this team because she gives Poxy more skill points. Good for her. I don't have Yao Guang. No, Lemmy, I don't have Yao Guang. Unfortunately, I don't. Alright, she's one of the characters that just refused to come home, unfortunately. Replace lineup. Let's go replace lineup. Go to lineup. Alright, so what would you recommend me to do in the first node? Like, should I actually get a Firefly? Should I get like some other team? I could try Castries, but that's not the weakness that was recommended here. I could try, right? Hear me out. I could, hang on. Can I just clear this out? Can I actually change this to Castries team at the bottom? What if I do it this way, guys? What if I do it this way? And then, this, but I'll change this for Spoxy. Is my Spoxy even built correctly? No! I didn't build my Spoxy! Fuck! Remembrance meta is what I usually do for one team. Oh well. Well. You have Dahlia? No, I don't have Dahlia either. Siren, Evernight, Yasin, and Castris. Oh well, time to build Spoxy! Clearly, I do need my Spoxy, and I just have not built her correctly. My darling Spoxy. My girly, cutie, girly Spoxy. Hehe. Let's go. Let's build her. Right? Let's build her. There we go. We've got lots of other tickets, lots of other things. I love her. I love Spoxy. Shame that I just don't use her a lot. But hey, here we are. I'll get this one. Alright, I'll equip that, but also enhance that. I've got one to superimpose, I think. There we go. Fine. Welcome to the Garlic's Mansion. Welcome. Spoxy is cute as fuck. I agree. Spoxy is cute as fuck. You're correct. I'm not even doubting that. Right? I'm not even doubting that. Silver Wolf and Spoxy are a very good pair because Spoxy generates a lot of punchline using skill points for Silver Wolf, and Silver Wolf generates skill points for Spoxy to do more damage. Hey, that is good. That actually sounds really good. Alright. I will try that because I have not tried that, obviously. Hero, welcome in. Welcome to the Garlics Mansion. If you had Dahlia, then Firefly for sure, but I don't have Dahlia though. That is a problem, I suppose, because I don't do Dahlia, right? Well, at least she has all the things, right? I just need to level up a bit of a yeah, the traces and such. There we go. And I don't know which one that I actually need most, but we'll give that a try. We'll just level up as many as we could, right? Clearly Sparksy is important, so I will just level her up. Focus on basic attack and elation skill. So that was elation skill, I suppose, right? Basic attack, or is this punchline singing? Max level reached. Well, I can't level that up. Bonus ability, basic attack. So this one I would take them. I would get like quick level up on this. Yep. This is basic attack. This is a skill, essentially. Turns basic attack into Bloom winner all. Yes. Yes, do it. Do it. You can check skill recommendation or true. That is an option. Top priority is the talent and then elation skill, and then secondary is this, which we level up all three of them at 10 out of 10. Perfect. And yeah, she's looking good. So far she's okay, right? So far she's fine. I do need to grind a little bit for her, but that comes later, right? I was wrong? What do you mean? What do you mean you were wrong? Okay. Let's rebuild my team if that's the case, and include Sparksy in the team rather than Asta. I feel like it was recommended to me. Asta was recommended to me, and that person didn't realize that I have Sparksy, and so because of that, well, Asta is a good substitute. Ha ha tee hee. I didn't realize that it was a substitute. You know, apparently basic attack is low priority. Oh, whoopsies. Too bad. Too bad. We kind of already did it, you know. Alright, so let's change Asta for our team. Yip yip whoop whoop. Sparksy indeed. Asta is a good substitute. Silverwolf scales on speed. Well, yes. Apparently so. I've seen that happen apparently, but oh, hang on. I need to swap them around. There we go. That's what we want. That's what we want. Memo sprites. I think memo sprites would be really good for Castoris. And then elation. If we can get elation. Break damage. Line breaker. Maybe break damage? I don't know. Does this girl actually break damage? Should I click break damage or like ignore defense? Maybe ignore defense would be better. I do line breaker. Okay. Yeah, which one is the first difficulty? Second or third? This is fourth. Fourth difficulty. Look at that. Difficulty 4, which is why it's like I'm having a rough time at it. Yeah, this is fourth difficulty. I finished the third, and by doing the third, I kind of just automatically granted the first and the second anyway. But the fourth one is different story. Changing your lineup to undertake the challenge. Clear the current challenge. Yes, do it. Proceed. Oh, make sure to spam independent training with nice full of G1 agenda in Ume Musume. I'll keep that in mind. I'll come back to Ume Musume probably offline after the stream. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I have not gotten into Ume Musume today, and I know that there is a new update in terms of who is it? Agnes Tachyon? Agnes Tachyon has just arrived, right? And I will be playing Ume Musume in about 2 days on stream anyway, so we can also obviously have a look at everything then. But I understand I do need to get some dailies happening. So far, I ran 7 carries like this, and I am on plus 55 carats profit, the 4th difficulty. Counting 10 carats paid for career. Oh, you do have to pay for the career. That's interesting though. It's kind of like an investment at that point, right? For the 4th difficulty, I had to fight 3 bosses. Well, because you're on the Starward mode. You can swap that, Lemmy. There's that button to change that to normal mode, and you can only just fight 2 instead of 3. Why make your life harder? Right? You can do the normal mode versus Starward mode. Obviously, Starward being the new... I don't know. I think there is an extra carries if you finish the Starward mode. But I'm not even aiming for that. Right? I was not aiming for that. If you don't have training points for career, you have to pay 10 to replenish. So that's why I count 10 carats as a loss, still turning in profit. Good. For as long as you're still turning in profit, I feel like that is doable. That is good. Okay, you have not paid. Okay, gotcha. F2P, me too. F2P.
F2P on Uma. F2P on Uma. F2P. Uma, F2P.
Just for 100 jades extra. Yeah, 100 jades extra. Like to finish like level 4 itself is really rough, and then you want to aim kind of like double down on things and getting jades on starboard modes. It's gonna be rough. Okay, I knew you were gonna do that. What do you mean? What am I doing? Jerry? Huh? Like what? Changing to normal mode rather than Starward? Like, what did I do? R2P? Oh!
Butter.
I hum a lot on my streams, okay? Like my brain is wired for music sometimes, alright? I'm like trying to expand my music though. Like Aeon, I don't know. I think he's streaming right now. But Aeon, one of an Aussie VTuber, he's been telling me all about his favorite band, which is Sleep Token, and it's a metal band. And I don't know much about metal. I've never really listened to metal music before. But the more I learn about them, the more I realize that the lyric is actually very relatable. It's just a way of their singing that goes like crazy, I don't know, beat drop and the vocals going, I don't know, full of screamings and things like that. But at the same time, the lyrics is actually pretty relatable, right? Good as fuck singing voice. I've never had problems with it, but this one is harder for some reason. I've never really gotten into level 4 of Apocalyptic Shadow, so it's always been hard for me. I was expecting it to not be hard because I thought I've upgraded my team well, but maybe I was wrong. Who knows, right? I've heard a lot of good things about Sleep Token. Oh yeah, Dolphin, enlighten me. I'm gonna like relay this information. Whatever I learned from you about Sleep Token, I'm gonna say this to Aeon. Okay, I'm gonna just someone in my chat just say that about your favorite brand. Okay, look, Aeon really is in deep rabbit hole about Sleep Token, to the point that his feature model actually has Sleep Token logo, right? I don't have a certain musician that I love so much to the point that I will put their logo on my featureable model. Like, I just don't have them, right? I love Imagine Dragons, and YouTube Music specified that I am top 0.01% of Imagine Dragon listener, but I wouldn't put Imagine Dragon logo on my stream, on my model, right? But he does, so he might be like the top 0.00001% of Sleep Token fans. Who knows? It's mostly about the lyrics, like you said. Okay, like which lyrics though? All right, there was one that Aeon was showing me, a music video of Sleep Token. I think in the title of the music was called Bloodsport. And the chorus, it doesn't feel like a metal band when I was listening to it. It feels more melancholic, and it stood out because of that. It stood out to me. All right, like their album can be like screaming here, screaming there, but this one is a pretty slow music, and I went, ooh, okay, I can live with that. I can listen to that. Yeah, I can enjoy that. And again, a lot of the lyrics has been really deep, right? And trigger warning for some people, it can be pretty dark, all right? Not any lyrics in particular, it's just that the YouTuber I really like was talking about how good the lyrics are, and that was about it. Right, okay. Yeah, the lyrics are good. The way my understanding about Sleep Token is, and this is based on whatever Aeon yapped about Sleep Token to me, okay? I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong. If Aeon is in the chat, please tell me if I'm correct or wrong. But this is my understanding of it, is that the singer is actually singing the music into a goddess, right? Called Sleep. The goddess is called Sleep. So yeah, the singer was singing whatever lyrics, it was directed for this goddess, the Sleep. Sometimes it sounds like they're in toxic relationship, sorta, like, you know, like, oh, you're the goddess and I'm pretty much nothing, and but there's the love songs about him. Sometimes it's like relaying me different information, so not quite sure what the entire full-blown lore is in terms of Sleep Token. But yeah, like the way I see music and the lyrics in general, especially because I follow like bigger musicians, Imagine Dragon or Ed Sheeran would probably my top two, and Given as well would be my like number 3 most listened musician. Like every single song would have different story, whereas Sleep Token, it seems to me that they're kind of interconnected, right? There's some major lore that covers the entire music or the entire album, if not. Doesn't happen with Ed Sheeran music. Ed Sheeran music is very like one by one. It's as if you're reading a short story versus you're reading a novel. I don't know how many will get this metaphor, but yeah. Ed Sheeran to short stories and Sleep Token to a novel. So yeah. Or your Steeler just died. Good thing Castris just revived her. Castris? I don't have Castris. What? Silverwolf? Sparksy? I don't have Castris in my team. Who revived my Steeler? I saw that main character died, but I just realized that it has been revived. I missed that. I was yapping about Sleep Token so much. I missed that, man. Castris passive. Oh, there is Castris passive to revive characters? That happens even if I don't have Castris in my team? Castris can revive your team without being in your team. What? That is my first time hearing about this. I've never heard about that. Castris can revive a character once per battle even if she's not in the team. What? There's so many new things about characters that I own that I just never knew. Man, that's fun. Oh gosh, that is fun. I didn't know about that. I have no clue about that before. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I doubt we can actually beat Agenti even if we change our Sparksy into this, you know? Like, the action value has been slowly just decreasing. But the damage has actually not been dealt that well. Like, Agenti is still in his first bar of health. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, why Agenti? You should die at this point, right? But he just stood still. It would be funny if I changed my team with Argenti and tried to beat Argenti as the boss, and somehow it all worked out. That would be really funny, right? I doubt though, but my Argenti is pretty slow, and my Argenti is just not built that well. I feel like it's very hard to build Argenti well anyway. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. If we can't beat the Apocalyptic Shadow, you know, this time around, I probably will just give up on the Apocalyptic Shadow level 4, unfortunately, and try to pull some more because we got some tickets to pull. Because why not? Yay! Ticket, gacha. Let's say all my characters died at the same time and Castress revived them all. Hey, that would be nice, right? I thought it's limited to just one character though. So can she actually like revive everybody? Or she just revive one character at one time? I need some clarification here. Joker, no Yao Guang in the team. Yeah, because I don't own Yao Guang. Simple as that, Joker. Well, unfortunate, but that's just a fact. Like, I tried to pull Yao Guang. Yao Guang just refused to come home. I need Yao Guang. I do understand I need Yao Guang, right? It's very hard to pull for her, and I'm not sure when is her rerun again. I feel like she just had a rerun, and I didn't really pull for her during the rerun, and I'm kind of suffering because of that. Oh, finally entering second phase. Not that it's yeah, we're probably not gonna get into like 3-star, like probably can't even beat Argenti, right? She can only revive once, either all your characters or one of the character. Oh, but it's only limited to just one. So technically when everyone dies at the same time, that's the biggest benefit that Castress can give for your team. Wow, that is pretty OP. I must say that is actually very OP. Okay, that is crazy. All right. Well. I press X for doubt for this team, but we'll just keep going. Okay, we'll just keep going. This is my first time actually using Sparksy in Apocalyptic Shadow because obviously I've not leveled up Sparksy well before, and I'm keen to actually just see how she performs in terms of any other mode, right? Calyx or even farming ingredients and things like that. She would be fun. She's so cute though. She is so cute. I actually remove Sparksy's cosplay outfit from my throne simply because I don't know. I had that brilliant idea of getting Sparksy cosplay and use Sparksy cosplay into a convention, but I just didn't. Right? I just decided that her boots are really what I wanted, not her outfit. Her boots really looks good. It looks fancy, right? Joker, I mean, she's one of the main supporter in that team. All right, well, what can I do, bro? You want to give me money so I can buy Yao Guang? Yes, please. I would love that. Let's say 2 of your characters died at the same time. Castress will revive 2 and 3. Ah, okay. Yes. All right. Okay. All right. Castress, I didn't know. Who? Is there any other character that has passive skill like Castress? Or is it just Castress? Like, would Silver Wolf have a passive skill for even if she's not being in your team? Like, would Himeko Nova have a passive skill? Like, is there any other character that has passive skill? However, many die for the first time she revives them. Well, yes. I mean, Silver Wolf 999 has a passive skill. Like, what is the passive skill for Silver Wolf 999? What does she do? I know that in the side quest that just came out recently, Silver Wolf 999, there was that Tetris game and Silver Wolf 999 just did the very last level, very gremlin-like, and I love that, right? I was like struggling so hard with the Tetris, like trying to play for real, and then Silver Wolf just hacks the entire thing, and just blasted the enemies, right? Silver Wolf 999, yes. Whatever, how much characters in your team dies, it gets revived. What? What? Wait, that's Silver Wolf 999's passive? Or is it Castra's passive? It sounds to me like Castra's passive. But, yeah. Let me, please clarify. Alexi, welcome in. Welcome to the Galax Mansion. I'm sorry, there's literally a character in this gacha game named Silver Wolf 999, like some kind of Xbox Live usernames. Yes. Alexi, actually, yes. The character is actually a gamer, so it fits so well. It actually fits so well. She is a gamer. This purple girl with the wing. She is a gamer. Like a hardcore gamer and hacker at the same time. So that's the story behind the name, I suppose. Wild, well, game is wild, I suppose. We can be very wild when we name our characters, you know? It's funny because I don't have Xbox, right? And but I do have a Nintendo Switch, and my username on Nintendo Switch is literally Riera Jackie. It's just me. It's just me. She's literally Nep Nep in this universe, which is great because her English VA is Nep Nep English VA. Who is Nep Nep? Who is Nep Nep? Scary. Thank you, Scary, for the 3 stream streak. Welcome. First time a character is CC'd and she un-CC them and give them a 1-10 when they are CC immune for Silver Wolf. What does that mean? Scary English me. Translate that into plain English, please. I need some explanation here in a plain language. What is CC and un-CC and CC for immune for Silver Wolf? Whoa, that's a lot of CC. That's a lot of letters. Silver Wolf 999 is automatically my favorite character. Well, Alexi, it has been a lot of everyone's favorite character, and she's pretty OP, to be honest, right? She's pretty OP, so we love her. Okay? She has the Infinity Gauntlet. She has the Infinity Gauntlet? I didn't even realize she has an Infinity Gauntlet. Man. Personified Sega Neptune from Hyper Dimension. Neptunia, Neptunia from Hyper Dimension Neptunia series. Little Lavender, Anime Girl, Sega Saturn. None of that brings anything to my brain. You right? I'm sorry, I'm not a Sega person. This confused me. I'm like, who is Neptunia? I have no clue. Like, I don't know. Like, somehow when you say Neptunia, in my brain, it just registers as some random character that looks like Sonic. But then you say Lavender Anime Girl. I'm like, I'm questioning so hard right now. I'm questioning it so hard right now. Girl, how long had you had Silver Wolf 999? Ever since it came out? Technically, I pulled when the banner was here, and then I did all of the missions and everything. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a bit. Silver Wolf 999 possesses a global passive skill called Make Awufi 999. Once the account obtains her, anytime the enemy inflicts a crowd control CC, debuff an ally during combat. All allies gain. The fire will stay for 1 turn. While in the state, they are immune to enemy CC effect. This effect triggers automatically once per wave. Okay, she's good, but her light cone makes it even better. I mean, do I have a light cone? I think I put the right light cone for Silver Wolf. Yes. But I didn't know that. I didn't know that there's that firewall state, and it just kind of blocks the enemy's crowd control for like 1 time per wave. I'm not sure how do you count per wave, right? Simple term, if your character If your character or characters get frozen, can't move on their next turn, Civil War will remove the freeze and everyone on the team is immune to being frozen for 1 turn when it triggers. Just 1 turn? That doesn't sound very OP to be honest, but I kind of wish that it could be more than 1 turn, right? Literally everything I know about Sega, I know from 3 sources. My partner in college reliving memories of playing Choo Choo Rocket, Sonic game, and Uncle from Another World. As far as I can tell, outside of this context, Sega physically does not exist. All I know about Sega is Sonic. That's it. Just one and one only, Sonic. Right? That's it. Oh, the streamer girl died. Like someone texted Sparkle for ambulance service. Yes, we do need to carry her into the ambulance. She's a drama queen. She would like fall down and be sappy all about it on the floor. This team isn't doing any better than my Finan team. At least Finan actually sustains the entire team, you know, like he didn't die, but he didn't beat Argenti either. But this one doesn't even beat Argenti and doesn't even stay until the action point is gone. So, yeah, it's actually, I don't know. I feel like it's actually worse. The lore. Alright, Cherry, hit me with the lore. Remember how there used to be a trend of turning everything into an anime girl? Well, Hyperdimension Neptunia was doing it long before anyone else did. Neptunia is an anime waifu version of Sega Saturn, and all girls in Neptunia series are anime waifu of gaming consoles. Are you saying there's an anime waifu version of a PlayStation 1? Is that it? Are we... yeah, maybe, no? What? Confused. I am still in perpetual confusion here, listening to that explanation. Noir. What? There actually is? What? Then is there a waifu version of Wii? Wii? W-I-I? Yeah. Her home planet is La Station. What a very fun name. PlayStation, La Station. Very fun word game there. I see that pattern. ROM, Wii, and Wii U. Okay. How do you read that? Wii or W-I-I? How do I read that, guys? How do I pronounce that, actually? Again, I don't have many consoles. Like, growing up, my dad actually hated having consoles, so he just never bought any, right? The best that I can ever have is PlayStation 1, which was gifted by my uncle to me and my siblings. Even now, I actually don't own many consoles, right? Just the Nintendo Switch. Just the Nintendo Switch that I have. Wii! Okay, it's Wii. Wii and Wii U, right? Okay. Well, Lemmy, what other gacha games you play? Tomorrow we will be playing Xenosaga Zero. For the first time in a long time, right? I've not logged into Xenosaga Zero in probably about 6-7 months. It's been a bit. So I am excited to go back and check out what's new in Xenosaga Zero, because there are actually a lot of updates. I know this. I'm actually lagging behind in terms of the character updates in Xenosaga Zero. Like, people came to me saying that, Riri, I just pulled Ramiel. I'm like, who? Like, I don't know that character name anymore, you know? And recently I was browsing through the technically the new update of Xenosaga Zero, because they're having second anniversary and such. I was browsing it, and I found that there's one character, right? There was one character that, man, I think I would want to cosplay her. We'll talk a bit about it tomorrow, but there was one character, apparently she's an NPC, so I doubt I can just check on her, like in terms of banner or skin or anything like that. But there was one character that I went, whoa, yeah, I want to go back to Xenosaga Zero. New character is coming out soon. Ramiel isn't even out yet. Then how did the other chat member actually tell me that he has pulled from Ramiel? That is a questionable statement then. I just didn't realize it. Alright, because I don't play them, so I'm like, yeah, I take it as at the face value. Good, you pull for Ramiel, perfect, love him, you know? I finished season 3, 3.0 story. Have not finished season 1 or 2. I have not finished. You can move to season 3 without finishing season 1 or 2? Cherry? I thought you have to kind of do them in order in terms of the story. I didn't know you can skip them. You can? Oh man, I will skip them. I am at 1.5 if my memory serves me right, or maybe just heading towards 1.6. I could be wrong. Yeah, but somewhere in between that, and I was dreading reading the story in Xenosaga because I just dread reading stuff. Alright? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can skip ahead. That is a good feature that they have, but you will still need to go back and do them. It's called Quick Start. Oh, I'll have a look about that tomorrow, I suppose. Right? I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on it, on that quick button function, quick start function. Do you play NTE, Genshin, and Wuwa? I don't. Alright. NTE, I did want to try at some point, but then I realized that there are issues with the AI usage in NTE, so I stopped myself. Genshin, I tried, but then I kept falling. I can't master like the coordination that is required to fly, and because of that, I stopped playing Genshin. Wuwa has a lot of technical issues on my PC, and I think I streamed Wuwa about 1 or 2 times, and I dropped it. Yeah, I dropped it. What was the other game? Arknights Enfield. I was actually playing Arknights Enfield as well until somehow the factory is really steep learning curve for me, and I decided, yeah, nah, I'll stick with my Honkai Star. I'll stick with my Xenosaga Zero and Uma Musume. So yes, still need to finish NTE story and do the event. What event do they have currently, if I may ask? Like, explain to me in plain English language, of course. But what kind of event are they having? Some sort of milestones or a celebration? Xenosaga 2nd anniversary and things like that. Can you review my account? No, joker. I don't review accounts because, man, I just don't. You would be so offended if I review anybody. Anybody would be offended if I review anybody's account. Because I have no clue about things. I have no clue about the things that is good and the things that is bad. I could say just random things. The randomest thing ever. Alright? That reminds me of Mahjong Souls. Gotta do daily. Well, true, KG. We do need to do Mahjong Soul daily. Oh, fuck. Last time I actually went into Mahjong Soul. There was one random day where I don't know. I just felt like doing Mahjong. Right? And I went into the Mahjong. I played offline. Okay? And I realized that I was losing and I just never won. And at some point, it just annoys me so much, I just rage quit. I'll quite literally just rage quit my entire Mahjong Soul. So I've never gotten back to it yet. I need to build some rank, but it stresses me out rather than anything. Maybe we do need to just do Mahjong Soul, just us chill. Friendly vibe, friendly room rather than ranking. Okay. NTE, the current story is tabletop RPG. The party is pulled into tabletop RPG. That is an interesting concept for a gacha game story. Like, I may have been just kinda in the space of Hoyo, so the main story actually relies a lot on a fantasy side, like how Honkai Star Rail is on the fantasy side, Xenosaga Zero is also on the human experimentation and here and there, and a bunch of going into the TV and mode and parallel life and things like that. I didn't realize that tabletop RPG can be part of gacha game story. That is actually pretty fresh idea. Yeah, that is good. And Castros is doing a really good job here, I feel. She's damaging the monsters pretty well. The game board is an anomaly. Oh. Why? Why would it be an anomaly? Like, the story is not always about the tabletop RPG then, I'm assuming? Oh, NTE is also the Grand Theft Auto of Gacha. What do you mean by that? Like you can drive around in NTE? Maybe? No? Yes? I'm not quite sure what you meant by the okay. When you say Grand Theft Auto, somehow in my brain it just goes racing, right? Which technically can be correct, but also there's more beyond Grand Theft Auto that is not racing. I know this, right? I know this. Garlic's attendance, Akadi, welcome in. Welcome back to the Garlic's mansion. Sip redeem. I ran out of sips though. And I don't have my water with me. I forgot about it. Okay, I started stream and I forgot my water bottle. It's somewhere downstairs in the kitchen, so I can't drink anything right now. Unfortunate. So if you do feel that very, you know, your voice is sounding hoarse right now, well, you know why? Because I'm not drinking anything right now. Yes. The game board is an anomaly because it is packaged and sold like that. It's a popular game in the NTE universe. Ooh. It looks like it will be a permanent addition to NTE that will be expanded on in the future. Hey, if they can make that work and they can make that as a differentiation for their gacha game, go for it. I'm all up for it, to be honest. I'm back eating ramen noodles. What flavors, Sayuri? What flavors? Instant noodle, I suppose? Or are you getting like Uber delivery of ramen noodles? My gosh. Can swing both ways. It can swing both ways, okay? 6-7. Hi, Harold. 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. Well, the total damage here right now is not 6-7. It's a little bit more than 6-7. Yeah. The beef flavor. Oh, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, man. It's been a while since I last got instant noodle, to be honest. I'm actually pretty excited for one of this instant noodle from Indonesia. Like when people say instant noodle at Indonesia, I feel like, especially Australians, they would connect it as Indomie, right? The mee goreng flavor. And it's yum. I must agree. Even me as an Indonesian, I love that. It tastes like home. But in Indonesia, there's so many different flavors of Indomie. Okay. There is obviously the mee goreng. There's a mee goreng spicy, the mee goreng extra large, which is about 1.5 times bigger than your usual Indomie, and many other soup version of Indomie. Okay, and recently they started doing collab. I wouldn't say collab, but it's more like inspired by the dishes, Indonesian traditional dishes, and they did a little bit of a collab with street food that are popular, so they turn the street food flavor into Indomie flavor, and my mom gave me some earlier this year and it was yum. All right, it was yum. I smacked all of that. I just munched all of that easy. They're not doing really well here. Hey, hang on a minute. It's just taking, like, it feels to me that they're like attacking damage after damage, but it doesn't really get reflected in terms of the bar health, which is sad. Just very sad. Remembrance team is so bad here. Who knows? I just put. I mean, they were doing better than last time. I mean, I can try. I can only try, right? What can I do but try? It feels like the buff isn't really buffing, or like the debuff isn't really hitting the enemies. It's, yeah, something is happening that the damage is just not hitting the enemy. Interesting, but you know, we only have so many action value left anyway, so I'll just keep this going, and if this doesn't work, this doesn't work. You know, you need to use so much SP to break him faster. How do I achieve that though? I mean, like, what kind of team would you want me to put here? Like, would you... Two of the members don't use SP. Well, true. True. So, what team would you put in here? Archer team. Archer team? Who should be in Archer team? Hang on. My Archer team? Did I build my Archer team? I feel like I did build an Archer team. I just never really used my Archer team. Like whenever I look, I match the weakness to the weakness, right? Just the symbols to symbols. If it's the same, weakness, I put them. Archer or Sparksy. So Scary, you're telling me that I shouldn't use Silver Wolf Team for the first node, but instead use it on the second node. Sparksy spam skills point. Archer, Sparkle, Treeby, and Sustain. Okay, gotcha. Archer, Sparkle, Treeby, and Sustain. Well, not that I will try again, like after this. It feels like it's been a really long time, but I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. They're struggling. I can see that they're struggling now. I thought Treeby would have beaten this. I don't know. Treeby is a pretty OP support to me personally, but I could be wrong again, right? I could be just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's good, maybe she's bad. I have a feeling that if I leave this on its own, it wouldn't be like winning. Even like it would, like the action value would probably just go. Even my E2 Evanite Premium Remembrance suffers. Oh yeah, she's not E2 at all. She's definitely below E2. That's 100% for sure. I only pull Evanite once, so maybe she's an E0 even. No wonder they're struggling. Like level 4 seems really hard. I just never attained them. Huh. Yep. Should I actually just skip this? Like 68 skill points, but it was just not used. That is sucky. That is actually really, really bad. Like, why are we not using the skill points? Like, what is happening here? Like, why do we even have 68 skill points? I don't get this. Like, is it just the enemies? Huh. Yeah, you know what? Let me skip this. There's a way to just exit this, right? I'll come back to it, but probably I would just leave it at that. Because Sparky will thrive here. Yes, from the sound of it, Sparky will thrive here. I may have to swap Sparksy back into the node, the second node, rather than the first node. We do have some time to actually finish this though, right? Apocalyptic Shadow didn't this just... I'm pretty sure it was just resetted like a week ago, maybe even less than a week ago. Just very recently it's been resetted, right? So yeah, we'll have a look. Not today, but I'll come back to Apocalyptic Shadow and try to just beat up that level 4 with the right team, right? But for now, the garlic bread is garlic breading. I mean what? I mean Porky is garlic breading. Porky says we need to sleep. Porky says it's enough. Porky says no more grinding. Porky says... Porky says... it's time to sleep. It's time to raid and it's time to sleep. Thank you all for gaming with me. I mean, like, technically yapping with me would probably be a better saying, because obviously we yap for about an hour or an hour and a half into the stream, and I really love that, okay? I do need to schedule of just chatting stream, right? Just chatting stream with Vampy, ASMR just chatting, whatever, just chatting, guys. We can just do just chatting, right? It's been a bit since I last scheduled just full-blown just chatting. I may want to do that in the coming weeks, because why not? We love just chatting. I know. Let's go find someone to raid, okay? Let's go find someone to raid. Really, who to raid today? I'm not sure. If I can find somebody who is in my following right now that plays Honkai Star Rail, I'll raid them. But if not, then we'll find somebody else, right? We'll find somebody else. Who? No, not sure. Don't know. You're gonna go to sleep. Well, yes, it is 9 p.m. for me, and I have not been sleeping past 5 hours in the past few days, so it is good to actually go and sleep. Hey, sleep is important, guys. I have seen how sleep just break people. All right, bye now. Love you, Riera. Thank you, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow, because we're gonna be just full blown, all right? Full blown play Zenless on Zero. Alright. And I'm not sure. I'm hoping that Aeon has not ended his stream yet, because we know we talked about the sleep token and everything else, so we'll just send that to Aeon. Ask the expert, right? We did mention about sleep token. So the expert is here. He's clearly like top 0.0000 something percent of the sleep token fence. So you can actually ask him. Let's go on a raid. Say hi to Aeon and yap about all you know about metal music to him, right? Take care. Have an oing-tastic day. Yes, have a very, very fun night, day, or afternoon, evening, whatever time zones that you are. Enjoy, right? Enjoy. I will enjoy my night and eat, because much needed sleep, to be honest. And I've been really working hard. I feel like I should deserve a rest, and also I deserve a really good gaming time with you all tomorrow and then the next day. Alright, remember, it's gonna be Xenozonzo, then Uma Musume. So full blown, alright? Full blown, lovely gacha week. Okay, and mark the date. 8th of August, we're gonna be doing a 12-hour stream with Vampy for the Vampire stream anniversary. 8th of August. I'll put this in the Discord too sometime today, or maybe even tomorrow, sometime this week. But note that. Alright, let's go on a raid, and see you all tomorrow. Bye-boo!